bottom of the 6th inning. Braves down 4-0.
Joins the party. You thought the home run derby was going to be in Seattle in July, but you were wrong. It's at Truist Park on June 30th. There it is! He did it! A 40-70 season! Most home runs in a season in Braves history. And this one is hit into right center, and it is not coming back. My goodness. 8-3 Atlanta.
The crowd. Oh, man. Time to eat.
That will do it.
High fly ball, deep left field, back to the wall, that is gone! Austin Riley hit them where it hurts!
See you later. The 5-8 at 421 feet.
Great job throwing that bat, laying off a tough slide.
High and deep to left. Kiss that baby goodbye.
About 2/3 the way up the field, nailed that one. And that's going to end the night for Wheeler, so they did.
Field. Money Mike spread the wealth of all parts of the ballpark.
Braves win! I've never seen a play like that. Braves even up the series.
This is hit well to center field. A big fly from the Big Bear. And Atlanta has the lead.
What I say, he's been all over the fastball.
First base. This ball is hit deep to left. Kiss that baby goodbye. Duval with a 2-run blast, 5-0 Atlanta. No, this ball is given a ride by Kelnick to right, and it's gone. Jared Kelnick with his first homer in a Braves uniform. 1-2, struck him out. 95 miles per hour from Max Fried. Say goodbye to Trey.
Senior smoked right down the middle. Charlie Morton, 11 points out through 7.
And there you go again. That was a tough one. Suzuki is down. 2 strikeouts to start for Chris Sale. Is 1-2. Struck him out. That slider again. So 2 get on, but nothing to show for it. Continues to dazzle. And that time he does get the call on the outside corner for a big first down.
Well, let's see that slider is this right here. 8-97 away. I think that's going to be his last pitch of the day. What a beauty it was.
And the Braves walk it off.
What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out early, and we're here for 3 games. They're the most important 3 games. Not saying that the Royals games series next after this is important, not important, but these games are what matters And this is where we have to start. And the Atlanta Braves start their 6-game home streak, their last 6 games of the season against the New York Mets. The 87-69 New York Mets, second wild card now. The second wild card, the Diamondbacks are now in third in the wild card. We're 2 games out of the wild card, so we have to win here. We have to sweep the Mets. And it starts right tonight with Schwellenbach on the mound tonight. And let's see how this goes. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate it. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo is our channel. We do Atlanta Braves baseball. We do at least 2 to 3 games a week here. We're giving you all 3 games this week for the New York Mets series. We hope that you stay with us and only us, because this is the channel that's going to bring you the best content for the Atlanta Braves this week with the Atlanta Braves versus the New York Mets. We're going to have the Bally Sports audio plus the MLB Game Day 3D. The MLB Game Day 3D is hands down the best presentation on the internet right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll try to sim everything up. Hopefully everything sims today like it did on Sunday, and we're going to have a good time. So let me see in the chat. We have a lot of Mets fans. Now, if you're a Mets fan, make sure you're cheering on your team tonight. This is a fan-friendly, interactive chat. What's up, PQ? What's up, Matty F? Laney, what's going on? Abraham, what is up? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's up? Michael, what's up? David Farmer, what's up? John, what's going? He's like, let's freaking go, Mets. Matty F, hope we can do it, man. We were talking last night. We'll see what happens. John Walter here. Bronny said he can't be here in the beginning, but he'll be here later. Charles says, let's go, Mets. But appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much for tuning in pretty early, as we got about 11 minutes before the game. So straight to the lineups, and you'll start with your New York Mets. And Iglesias at second base. Brandon Nimmo there in left field. Marte at right field. Throw it again. Pete Alonso at first base. The Polar Bear. Jesse Winkler at DH. Mark Vientos at third. Tyrone Taylor, not the former quarterback of the Buffalo Bills. Tyrone Taylor at center field. Francisco Alvarez at catcher, and Acuna. What? Acuna, yeah, he's at shortstop tonight, as Serverino, the pitcher tonight for your New York Mets. Now, let's get the call for the Atlanta Braves.
And now, the starting lineup for your Atlanta Braves. Led by the manager, number 43, Brian Snitker.
All right, had the wrong one up there. Sorry about that here. So top of the lineup, Michael Harris at center field. Ozzie Albies, good to see him back at second base. Had that big home run on Sunday to lead off the game. Hopefully we can do that again here. Marcell Ozuna at the DH. Matty O at first base. Jorge Soler in that 4-hole or 5-hole. Ramon Laureano, he's been a beast out there in left field. D-Train tonight behind the home plate. Little G at third base. Orlando RC at shortstop. And Spencer Schwellenbach tonight is behind the plate. What's up, Bill? What's up, Dustin? It's Braves time. What's up, Rebecca says, let's go, Mets. Lloyd, what's going on? Good to see everybody as you're coming in. DeAce, what's good, man? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member as well. Member for 5 months. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Eva, what's going on? Randall, how about those Buffalo Bills, Mets? Let's go, Braves. There you go. Thank you so much, man, for being a member. We appreciate you. So thank you so much. There's your lineups tonight for the Mets. There's your lineups for the Braves. And that is what we got. And who's going to be the hero tonight? You got to stick with us and find out. Who's going to take the Braves' first win? Who's going to help us get this first win and keep that wild card lead down to 1 game, hopefully? But we got to sweep here, and that's what we got to do. So we got to win. That's the main territory here. So let's take a look at your stats here pretty quick. For Serverino, he's 11-6 with a 3.79 ERA. Spencer Schwellenbach, he's 7-7 with a 3.61 ERA. Looking at the New York Mets, the best batting average looks like it's going to be Acuna, but he's only had 9 games. 79 games for Iglesias up there. He's got 4 homers, 25 RBIs. Lonzo with 90 runs scored. RBIs wise, I got looks like 88 Alonso as well. 34 homers, 88 RBIs for Pete Alonso. Having another great year. Yes, CeeLo, we need a sweep. Let's go Mets. There you go. But there is your stats for the Mets. On the other side, Michael Harris with 15 homers, 46 RBIs. He's batting .261. Ozzie Albies coming in 9 homers. Hit that one on Sunday. 47 RBIs. He's got a batting .253. Ozuna still over 100. Just looking for that 40th home run. We'd love to get that 40th home run there for Ozuna. He's got 101, batting .309, leading the team in batting average. Matty O, 29 homers, 98 RBIs. He's got a batting average .246. Soler, 9 homers, 24 RBIs. He hit one against the Marlins last weekend, batting .235. Ron Laureano's been excellent in left field. Been great getting the ball back in, and his bat's been good too. 9 homers, 26 RBIs, batting .302. Love that as well. And then D-Train, him and Murph spurting the spots on the bench behind the plate. He's having a good year. 14 homers, 47 RBIs. He's been clutch as well, and he is Mr. Clutch against the Mets. So maybe D-Train, that's why he's in the lineup tonight. He has been clutch against the Mets. So let's see what he can do. He's batting .239. Little G, 30 games. He's got 3 homers, 13 RBIs. He's batting .270. And then Orlando Arcia, 17 homers, 46 RBIs, batting .219. On the pitching side, Serverino, he's had 178 innings pitched, 156 Ks, 3.79 ERA with 59 walks with a whip of 1.22. Schwellenbach on the other side, 109 and 2/3 innings pitched, 118 strikeouts, 22 walks, 3.61 ERA, and a 1.10 whip. So there you go. There's your stats. You're all ready to go. And I hope you guys are ready for some fun. 111 of us here. We're going to have a good time. We'll bring in the audio here in just a second. And the 3D hopefully will be working nice and sync with us tonight as well. Thank you for everyone tuning in here on the go at CeeLo. It's Mets. It's Braves. Who do you have in the win column tonight? Let me see. I'm going Braves. Let's go, baby. Schwelly pitches a gem. And then Braves win 5-1. That's my prediction. Braves win 5-1. John's going Mets. The Wisecrack says, CeeLo, I forgot you were a Braves fan. I was raised a Mets fan. Awesome. Good to see you. Everybody, John, little John, the Mets. Rebecca with the Mets. Laney says the Braves. Let me see who you got winning this tonight. Mets will find a way to lose, the Wisecrack says. We'll see. But let me see who else you guys got. Let me see, y'all. Braves win 6-2, Lenny. Lloyd says Braves win by 2. Who else you got? 6-4, Lloyd. Braves all day, Lance says. Braves win 7-3. Ethan, good to see you. Scott says Braves 8-7. Let's go Braves. Cody says Mets win 3-1. Rebecca. Georgia shine. Braves win by 3. Awesome. Got a lot of Braves, lots of Mets fans. It's going to be a fun time tonight. Be nice to each other. Have fun tonight. And let's have some fun. And I'm going to bring in the Bally Sports audio here.
Absolutely monstrous for playoff implications, not only to these two teams, but teams across Major League Baseball. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our perch here at Truist Park alongside CJ Nikowski. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And look, this is a rivalry, CJ. Even though the last couple of years, a lot of the focus has been on Braves-Phillies, the next 3 days, it's all about Braves-Mets.
It's a huge series. No two ways about it. The Mets came into the season probably not really considered to be contenders, despite the fact they have the highest payroll in baseball. But they have been playing some really good baseball. How about the best record in the game since June 1st? Now you take a look what the Braves have done in September and October. Going back to 2021, this is their time. This is where they have done really well, and we love the way the rotation is shaping up tonight and throughout this series for the Braves with Schwellenbach, Sale, and then Max Fried. Let's get into this matchup tonight and taking a look at Spencer Schwellenbach, the rookie, and how good he has been. How about this run that he has been on over his last 10 with 3 earned runs or fewer? He has been absolutely terrific.
Yes,
he is up for this huge Game 1 against the Mets. On the other side of things, Luis Severino was one of the worst pitchers pitchers in baseball last year. He has gotten things turned around. He is having a really nice season, and he has been on a good run. And it's not going to be an easy task.
2.81 ERA
has
is
been very
4
good.
starts this month.
Schwellenbach, Serverino, Braves, Mets. Get something cold. Get your pacemakers ready. We may need them tonight, folks. It's game 1 of 3 from Truist Park. Coming at you next on Valley Sports.
It's crazy that you battle 162 games and it comes down to a series against your rival team to get in the playoffs. So we'll see what happens. John says Braves are in big trouble. Leighton says go Braves. Hello, what's going on? Make sure you guys are hitting that like button as well for us. At 44 likes, we're going to honor Hank Aaron. 44 likes, we're going to honor Hank Aaron. And then at 88, yeah, get your pacemakers ready, y'all. It's going to be a good night tonight on the diamond. So hope you guys are ready. Hit that like for us. Let's see where we're at our likes, and we'll honor Hank Aaron. It doesn't matter if you're a Mets fan or you're a Braves fan. You got to honor one of the legends in baseball with Hank Aaron. And we're at 38 likes. Thank you guys so much. Keep it going. We'll try to honor him at least 3 times tonight. We'll see if we can get there. I actually used to be a heavy Braves fan, Rebecca said. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. If you're a Mets fan tonight, you're welcome being in here. You'll keep on cheering on your team. We have some mods tonight that are going to be our Mets fans, so it's okay. We're just keep the banter fun. Don't insult anybody, but have some fun doing it, and we're going to have a good time. So let's see what Schwelly can do, and let's see your first pitch, ball or strike. First pitch is going to be up here in about 2 minutes. Ball or strike for your very first pitch. Let me see who you got. Ball or strike for Schwellenbach on Iglesias. Ball or strike. And then Braves fans, you have a job tonight. Mets fans, you can do the same as well. If you see a K in the chat, anytime Schwellenbach or any of our Atlanta Braves strike anybody out, you are putting K's in the chat. So make sure you fill this chat with K's. Spam this chat with K's when you see a K. So make sure you do that. So foul ball for Lenny. Lance says foul ball. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Gilbert says. Monkey Business says strike. Laney says strike. What else we got? We got all our business. And anytime you hear the chop, Braves fans, make sure you put in that chop in the chat and all that stuff. So just looking forward to having a good time with you guys tonight. OX says hit. All right. No Ks, please. John says no Ks. No Ks. That'll be bad if we go through the whole game without a strikeout. That'll be bad for us, for sure. But thanks for tuning in. It's a big crowd already, and I hope to see some more folks in here. Sunday, we got over 300 in here at the end of the game, so hope you have some more folks in here joining us. Mets, Braves, and if we get to 100 likes, maybe we'll go see one of our friends and raid one of their channels. We'll see how it goes. But Ethan says ball. Leighton says K. All right. They're just like that. Just like if you don't have members, you have your own Ks. If not, 4 likes away from 44. I like that already, y'all. And let's get back to the audio.
A sunny night in Atlanta. Mets, Atlanta Braves. Game 1 of 3 with just 6 games left in the regular season. And yes,
Rick
the young
ball.
rookie. Biggest start of his young career,
Let's go,
no doubt. Spencer
Schwelly.
Schwellenbach takes him out.
What's up, Rick? Good to see you.
Lineup for the New York Mets, and first-year skipper Carlos Mendoza will be started by Jose Iglesias at the top of the order. As
44
always,
likes
it's brought to you by our friends at your local Toyota dealers. You will notice at the bottom of the order a guy named Luis Angel Acuna. Yes, that's Ronald's brother. He is filling in for the injured Francisco Lindor, who might be available to pinch hit. He's battling a back injury.
44.
And I said it, CJ, there's just no doubt for Schwellenbach, the biggest start in his life here today.
And a good time for that to happen because he has been pitching really well. It was really fun to see him kind of tap Travis d'Arnaud on the chest and say, let's go, point down to the guys on the bench. He is ready for this moment. He has been prepared for this moment. We look forward to it. Everything that we have seen here with Spencer Schwellenbach and the way that he handles himself tells us that he is ready for this huge
game. Go far as your boy Danny. Go 12 and let's go Mets.
And that leads us into CJ's Ford Keys.
Well, he's passed them all and one more more test here to pass for Spencer Schwellenbach again because of the moment, because of what this series means to show these fans, his teammates, that he can be the guy going forward.
On the,
and a lot of times
3D
we'll say sink or swim. We'll sink or sweep here tonight, and that is because Luis Severino has used his sinker a lot more than he ever has in the past, and he has added a sweeper to the arsenal, and it has been excellent. He is a completely different guy compared to where he was a year ago with the Yankees.
Braves racetrack defense looks like it has as of late, with Laureano out in left, Harrison center, and Soler in right. And then you'll have Urshela, Arcia, Albies, Olsen third to first on the infield, Darno catching, and of course Spencer Schwellenbach on the mound. All right, folks, the biggest three-game series in Major League Baseball here to start the week. And off we go. 97 down the middle on the cutter, and Iglesias fouls it off. And the old adage, CJ, you can't win three before you win the first one, so got to take care of business tonight.
Absolutely, and set the tone here for Spencer Schwellenbach right away with 97 miles an hour in the strike zone.
And Iglesias sends that into the seats 0-2. Keep in mind, though, folks, with the Diamondbacks losing last night, the Braves a game and a half behind the Diamondbacks, 2 games behind the Mets. So it's not only the Mets you got to focus on. The Diamondbacks is well in play for the Braves to potentially catch them. That hit him outside the batter's box, and he's going to be out.
That's an out. First at bat, 1 out. Let's go.
He was going to be out anyway, but he made it a little bit easier on the Braves, did Jose Iglesias, by running into this baseball once of the box. Really good 0-2 pitch here below the zone. He barely hit it
good to see
off
you.
the end of his bat.
JL,
You'll see it clear as day as he
Lance,
catches
hello as
that
well.
left leg.
Called it. So the ball, if he runs into the ball, that's 1 out.
And so Iglesias, who has been hitting leadoff the last 8 with Francisco Lindor out of the lineup because of that back injury, is the first out of the ball game. And now here's Brandon Nimmo. But CJ, there's also no other way to put it. The Mets have been playing the best baseball across Major League Baseball here the last few weeks.
Yeah, they have been great, and there's a lot of different ways to look at it. We talked about it
in
the open and how good they have been. They have been on a tremendous run. I'm looking at even since August 29th, where the Braves have dropped 6 games to them in the standings. 18-5 for the New York Mets, as you take a look at it right there. That is the best record in baseball by a wide margin.
Popped up.
But a good start here for Schwellenbach against the Red Hot Mets.
Michael Harris,
he's retired the first 2.
2 down. Two down quickly.
And Starling Marte will dig in. 3rd season with the Mets, 13 overall for the longtime veteran.
Throw him out, son.
Broken bat right to Arcia. Spencer Schwellenbach sets him down in order at the top of the first.
There's something
1, 2, 3. I like that.
I
like that. All right, let's see here. Up to bat. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. My name is CeeLo on the go. CeeLo is our channel. We do Atlanta Braves baseball here. Over 200 watching. We appreciate you. Huge game tonight. And here is your at-bat coming up for your Braves. It is going to be Money Mike leading off. Ozzie Albies and Ozuna. So get your monies ready. Get your dollar signs, whatever you want. Cash symbols, coins, whatever you want for Money Mike as he gets up. And then Albies and then the Big Bear. So get your Big Bears ready and get your money ready for the Money Mike. So hope you guys are doing well tonight. Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much for hanging out on the go at CeeLo as we're doing the 3 games tonight. Mets, Braves. How many pitches? I don't think it was that many. You know, 1, 2, maybe 6. If the Bravos don't make it, it's going to be crazy next season with the rotation to have Strider, Sale, and Lopez. I know, right? I don't think he threw that many pitches. We'll find out when he comes back out. So thank you guys for tuning in on the go at CeeLo. We appreciate you. Let's see something here. Go back like that. All right, Money Mike in the house. Let's go.
Ozzie Albies and Marcelo Ozuna, second and third behind Michael. Those will be the first three that face Luis Serverino, who's having a little bit of a renaissance year here. 31st start of the season.
Yeah, how about that? Most starts since 2018, and you're absolutely right. A few years ago, he was a really, really good pitcher, but injuries and struggles, and he had been on a bad run.
And they bumped him back a day so that he could start today, and then if need be, they could use him on the final day of the regular season. That's what they think of Severino and how he's throwing right now.
2 strikes already on Money Mike. Come on, Money Mike.
That pitch right there, we've seen 2 four-seam fastballs already. Big-time improvements. Last year, 355 was the batting average on that pitch. It's just 233 this season.
Fouled off.
97 that time, fouled back by Michael Harris. A lot of these Braves hitters, especially in the top of the order, have really been producing.
So weird that
Michael,
one day it's timed perfectly and the other day it's not.
6 homers, 22 hits. So he has been seeing the baseball extremely well.
Ooh,
he sees that
inside.
one up near the eyes.
Four-seamer high, 95 on the gun. Brew Crew 3-2. Pirates mid-third. What's up, 97 Cobra?
And CJ, what's the scouting report on our home
Still
plate
1-2
umpire
on a
Mike
96
Estabrook tonight?
fastball.
It's a little big, especially inside the lefties, away to righties, bottom of the zone a little bit, top of the zone as well. But he is known as a guy with a wider strike zone than most.
So hitters beware.
Another foul ball to the right
Again,
side.
especially for the righties on those pitches that are off the plate. So you think about a guy like Severino and using that four-seam fastball away, any of the breaking pitches that are breaking away from the righties. Off the corner.
The Rays win tonight, but next 2 games are canceled because of rain. I don't know.
A lot of foul balls here.
Good question.
Remember, Schwellenbach only threw 7 pitches in the top of the first, and Severino's already thrown 7 here.
That's a good question,
That's
Scott.
certainly a good sign, and what you want to see here from Michael as he puts up this strong fight early on.
And another one.
Another foul ball.
And quite honestly, you can see the body language.
Would they
here
bring
from
Mets
Luis
Braves
Serverino.
back
It's
on
annoying.
Monday and Tuesday?
Right, you have your first batter. You're trying to get comfortable. You're trying to get acclimated, and he's not letting you do it.
Pitch. There's a fly ball center field.
This time
There you
it's
go,
in
baby.
play.
Base hit,
And
Michael
it will
Harris.
drop
Let's go.
right back
What's up, Rick? Good,
to
feel
start
good,
the
man.
bottom of the first for Michael Harris.
Well, that's a thing of beauty there for Michael. All those foul balls. You mentioned 9 pitches in this at-bat. Gets jammed here a little bit and muscles
Great
this
at-bat,
thing in.
Michael Harris. You
to
were
the
right. You
outfield.
said Michael
96
Harris was going
miles
to get
an hour
on.
was the fastball velocity.
Yeah,
It's
the
a good play, but Michael's
Phillies
able to
clinched
get
the
to it.
division. That's fine. Let him have it. What's up, Chad? Good to see you. Go, Ozzie.
And now
Get that home
Ozzie
run like last
Albies
time.
again hitting from the right side since his return from that fracture.
Got to
Good,
believe he's
Michael.
looking forward to the next 2
Deal,
games
that's
in
right.
this series. 2 left-handed starters for Ozzie. Batting right-handed. That'll be a much different and much welcome look for him.
Yeah, the series starts tonight with righty-righty, and then it's lefty versus lefty in games 2 and 3 of this series.
Just like God intended. Get those lefties on the mound.
On the ground,
ball.
Acuna boots
Oh,
it, but
Acuna.
he's able to recover. Safe
Acuna
at first,
bobbled
though,
it at
is
short.
Ozzie Albies.
Got
So
the
our
force out
first
at
look
second,
at
but
Ronald's
not
younger
the
brother,
play at
Luis
first.
Angel Acuna, but he was able to at least get one.
We certainly love the family, but we are looking forward to maybe more of this throughout the series for a young Acuna. We don't want him doing anything special over the next 3 days, as that one got on him quickly. Looked like it might have missed the
Bobbled
glove
it.
and caught him on the wrist.
Got Harris at
Ball was pretty
first,
close to
at
hitting
second.
Michael on the turn as well.
Tell you
yeah.
what, though,
Have
so
fun,
far
Chad. Your
it's only
first
been
one,
10
man.
games, but he has played tremendous for the Mets.
He certainly has, and filling in
He's
for
not his brother.
Francisco
Why'd I say
Lindor,
that?
not an easy thing to do in a New York Mets uniform.
He's relative.
But the young rookie has been sensational, really helping them out. And now Marcell Ozuna digs in here.
1-0.
I don't think we'll see it early, but
Big
keep an eye on
Bears
this
in the
game tonight.
chat. Let's
Severino,
go.
14 stolen bases
Big
against
Bears
him.
in the chat.
And Alvarez has thrown out just 20% of potential base stealers so far this year.
Hurricane party Thursday night. Big Bears. Yeah, where's D at? Yeah, he's working second shift now. Outside on a sweeper, did not chase.
2-1 to Ozuna. That's the biggest of Bears right there. That guy's got to be hot.
Yeah, probably a regrettable decision. Obviously, if the head is off
He's
already,
wearing a
in the
bear
bottom of the
suit.
first.
2-2.
Because it is a
On
steamy
a fastball.
day here in Atlanta, steamy night now. That got a little piece of Alvarez, the bat of Ozuna. He's checking on him.
That bear costume
What's up,
probably going
ATL
to play
for
well
life?
this
What's up,
weekend.
man?
We're
Good
all
to see
expecting
you.
temperatures to come down once this rain moves through, and we're ready to start the fall.
So maybe a day too soon. Snip Bear's all decked out
he
over
doesn't
there,
play
ready
like
for
his
the
brother. That's
huge
what I thought. He was
home
his brother.
stretch here.
No, he doesn't play like his brother.
Marcell
Pops
Ozuna
up.
down the right field line.
Right field, is that going to drop?
And he's
What a catch.
reaching out right near the foul
What a
pole.
catch in right field.
And there are 2 away.
2 down. Thank you, ATL for life, man. We have a great channel. Brave
Bat,
NASCAR.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get there.
Great
Marte had a
combo.
long way to go.
He did, and the ball was hit hard, and it looked like it carried a little bit as well. Something
What
to
a
keep in
catch in
mind
right
here
field.
tonight. Flags relatively quiet, but that ball did have some carry to it in the humidity.
All right, Matty-O, get you a big bowl of Matty-O's.
Matt Olson, first pitch, fouling it away.
Foul ball.
How do you like this matchup for Olson against Severino, CJ?
It's a pretty good one. He's going to have to deal with that sweeper that is coming into him, but we know that Matt Olson has done a great job getting to velocity. And this is a good fastball that you see here early on from Severino.
That's going to get
That's
up
a
the
base
middle
hit.
by Iglesias.
There you go, Matty-O.
Albies will head to third. And with 2 out, the Braves have him at the corners.
Let's go. First and
A
third.
good example of how things are going for you when you are going good. This
And
one
let's
looked like
get
it
the
may have
chop
beat Matt
going
Olson
for
just a little bit.
Soler.
It was a missed location. They were actually trying to go away. It ends up being up and in. But because he has been on time so well here lately, he's able to take that up and in 96 and not hit it that hard, but still get a base hit. When you're going bad, that's a swing and a miss or a pop up to the second baseman. But when
Bombs
you're
in the
going right,
chat.
it's a base hit.
And Matt certainly has been going right, as has this guy, Jorge Soler.
Bombs in the
4
chat.
homers in his last 11 games. 1-0.
This ain't the Rays, this is the Mets.
I fooled him on the sweeper there.
Oh, Soler. Bombs in the chat. Dobby's free. Let's go Mets, baby, he says. One second.
Check down, did not go, according to Eric Backus.
So you can see the approach here early on in the game plan for Severino and the 2 big right-handers in Marcell Ozuna and Jorge Soler. They are getting that sweeper early on as opposed to Michael Harris, Matt Olson getting the fastball to deal with.
Yeah, sweeper 2-2. Soler went after that one.
And take a look at the arsenal last 2 years compared to this year. The 2-seam fastball usage is up considerably. And how about that sweeper? He didn't have it last year, and 17% usage. He really has completely remade himself with the arsenal, has Severino.
3-2. Severino had been with the Yankees and Mets, and in a big spot here in the bottom of the first inning.
Stacy? Good to see you.
You're going to
Cole
see
Trickle,
6
what's up?
straight sweepers.
Let's see what Severino has in his bag.
Oh,
got the call. It was a sweeper. Close. And Estabrook rung him up.
There's something happening
crap
at Georgia
was that?
Aquarium. The kinds of things that'll...
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. My name is CeeLo. On the go at CeeLo is our channel. Yeah, it's been pouring pretty good here, man. Oh, well. was a low strike, but it's going to be one of those games tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Coming up for your Mets, it is, let's see, it is Alonso, Winkler, and Vientos. Alonso, throw it again. Winkler and Vientos coming up for your New York Mets. Appreciate it. Polar Bear, that's right, Alberto. So much green tonight in chat. Yeah, lots of green. Thank you guys for being here tonight. And lots of good crowd here. 312 in our chat for Braves Mets. First game of 3 that we're going to be doing this week. So I hope you guys tune in tomorrow as well and the next day. Hopefully the rain doesn't mess anything up. I know the rain is coming through our area in Tennessee. Hopefully it doesn't mess the game up tomorrow, but we'll see. Check for forecast and all that stuff. What's up, Gene? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Appreciate it. Hey, Gene, look, we hit 22,000 subscribers, Gene. We're at 22 now. So William says that was not a strike. Exactly. It was really low. It was really low. So hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Happy Tuesday to you guys. As we're back from vacation. We had a great weekend of NASCAR, and Kansas is up this weekend. And looking forward to doing some more NASCAR this weekend. So back to the audio.
Schwellenbach has ever pitched on in his young career, and he says, well, I don't have a wealth of experience. I've had to lean on those veterans who do. Chris Sale and Charlie Morton being two of those in the rotation who he said watch his bullpen on a weekly basis. And he said, in terms of tangibility, some of the feedback that he's got, he said, they tell me to do less. He says, Chris Sale watches me. He says, if I'm going more than 15 pitches, he's getting on me at this point. He says, do less, be more effective, guys.
Come on, Schwelly. Love that advice from a guy who is very likely going to win a Cy Young Award for the first time in his career. He's had this amazing career, amazing season, and that he is so fully invested in Spencer Schwellenbach and looking for areas in which to push him.
This weekend,
and efficiency has been a big one, and Spencer's been good. It's been a couple of games here and there, like you would expect from any young pitcher, and it's gotten away from him. But these are his pitches per innings. We take a look at the Braves starter, and he's actually been just a tick better than Chris Sale in that regard. So it's cool to be pushed by great players.
D-Train just so great to see how close those guys have become in such a short amount of time. Remember, for Schwellenbach, he didn't begin the year with the Braves. This is just his 20th big league start. But the way, when you watch those guys interact, it's like they've known each other for a decade.
I think about going back to spring training as I'm trying to familiarize myself with what is below the big league team. It's okay, well, we thought it was going to be Ronaldo Lopez and Bryce Elder kind of battling for the 5th spot.
Alonso takes a free pass there.
And A.J. Smith-Shawver and thinking about Keston Hurst kind of going through all of the names. I saw Spencer's name. I was like, well, it's hardly pitched at all. I'm sure he's probably at least another year or 2 away. And here he is in one of the biggest games of the season, being the man.
I live in Tennessee.
Well, he's got to deal with his first base runner, Pete Alonso, and now here's the DH, Jesse Winker. Who came over, started the year with the Washington Nationals, and then came over to the New York Mets at the deadline. And they primarily use him against right-handed pitching, so may not see him starting the next 2 nights.
Right. I'm in ATL, and it's not raining yet, but it's coming. The rain is coming. It's going to come from the south. It's going to come from the north.
And for Schwellenbach, his best start this year by the numbers was against these Mets. End of July at City Field, 7 innings, no runs, just 2 hits in that ball game and 11 strikeouts.
Safe to say he's got some extra adrenaline, even though you don't see it on the outside. That last pitch showed up as a cutter. It was 97 miles an hour.
There's another 97 cutter.
Come on, 2-2.
Probably the fastball thing about this is 4-seamer sits around 96, so he might just be getting around it a little bit. His cutter usually around 93, but that'd be pretty special if you could throw a cutter at 97 with any consistency.
You can't be playing around here, Schwelly.
Now, slider misses downstairs, so walked Alonso, and now a full count here to Jesse Winker.
We need that pitch count down, too.
In that game at Citi Field I mentioned, the end of July, he did not walk any batters. but did have the season-high 11 strikeouts. Winker pops it to the left side. Urshela backing up.
Little G.
He's got it. StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. This was that start, and he was just sensational.
A little smoother than that in his delivery than our StatCast man right there. But how about the 11 strikeouts? 6 of those coming on the slider, 4 on that four-seamer, just 1 on the split, which has been a really good pitch for him, and it's a great way to finish left-handed hitters in particular. But he was terrific in that start.
It's the most strikeouts he had since he was playing for Heritage High School back in Saginaw, Michigan, which is just crazy to think about.
1-0 on a curveball.
We'll get the game ball that eventually. Day at Heritage High School, the big strikeout
Cleveland
day.
Guy here,
and again, he got it at Citi Field.
It's a little bit bigger. Scales are a little different.
Snit hands him a ball that says 11 Ks. Way to go.
And the strikeout to walk rate, we talked about this a lot, but it's just been sensational. Gets ahead of Vientos, the third baseman.
On a slider.
I feel like that might have been a little bit of an exhale moment when he got the 3-2 pop-up there against Winker, right? The idea of nearly back-to-back walks kind of changes the momentum, and he's carrying it over here now into this at-bat against Vientos.
Called time.
Who calls time and steps out.
He's batting .268 this year, 25 homers, 67 RBI. William says, let's go Mets. What's going on, William?
The rookies 1-2. And Vientos is going to send this foul into the seats.
It's a good show-me fastball there that he fouls off at 98. Vientos is a really good
get him right
fastball hitter, both the four-seamer and the two-seamer. He struggles more on spin, both the slider and the slower curveballs against right-handers, and the breaking ball would be a good way to finish him off right here.
Both of these guys, 24 years of age. Vientos in his second big league season. Count evens up 2-2.
Low in the zone. Sneak into the playoffs, knock off Philly.
Been a good year for Vientos, but he's cooling off a little bit in September. Hitting .219 this month. Got him.
There you go. K's in the chat.
Schwellenbach gassed him up. 2 away.
Impressive, not just 98, but pretty much right at him in that 2-2 count and not afraid. You see Travis set up on the corner, but Spencer taking no chances.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
This is dumb, Oscar.
He got the call. He talked about the wide zone of Estabrook. And Schwellenbach 0-1 to Taylor.
Come on, Schwelly.
That's in there, too.
0-2.
Two down and an 0-2 pitch coming. Slider leaks inside, a ball, 2 strikes.
And maybe just a little bit quick there for Spencer when you see something miss like that, arm side up and in, when you know he's trying to go way off the plate. Just tells you you're going a little bit too
City
fast.
In the background and was orange
up over the rubber a little bit longer.
High in the air.
Still 1-2.
Question is, will there be room?
Nope.
And the answer, unfortunately, is no.
3GP Garage says, let's go Mets.
Talked about the Braves and what they've got to do for the Mets. They know their formula is if they win 2 out of 3 here in Atlanta, they will clinch a playoff berth. That's what their eyes are set on in this series.
Awesome, Brody. Welcome in, buddy. Keep on hitting that like button. We're trying to get to 88 likes.
They set themselves up by taking 3 of 4 Thursday through Sunday at home against the Philadelphia Phillies. Schwellenbach got the call.
Hey.
Slider is in there. Back-to-back strikeouts to end
Frozen
the top
pizzas.
of the
Let's go.
Spencer Schwellenbach after the walk, no problem. Sit him down. 1-2-3 with a couple of punchies.
Let's go. Schwelly with the K's, man. All right. All right, let's see here. Up to bat. Laureano, D-Train, and Ursula. Laureano, D-Train, and Ursula. Two-man Taylor destroys home plate again. Struck out. That's right. KO. Big time. Barry says, yes. I just got his RC Auto in the mail. Is tonight a must win for the Braves if they want a wild card match? They have to win 2. They can't let the Mets win 2. If they win 2, they're going to clinch the division. So that's all it takes. Sign that man a long term. That's right. That's right. What's up, Andy? What's up, man? Good to see you. Kelly, good to see you, Kelly. I couldn't get it out right. Good to see you, Kelly. Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. Get on base, everyone. Get on it. That's right, Leighton. So up to bat, Laureano, D-Train, and Ursula. So get your trains in the chat ready. Get your trains in the chat ready for that. We can't let them win none. That's right. Love what you do, CeeLo. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
That's your feature. How about this, folks? Top 4 batting averages in the National League since August began. And
right,
yes,
Henry.
we probably expect to see Ozuna in there, but Laureano is up there as well.
Let's see what you got,
Arise, obviously, we know how good of a batting average kind of hitter that he is, but for both Ramon Laureano and Jose Iglesias, nobody, and I mean nobody, had that on their bingo card.
Yeah, Laureano's been great for the Braves. Iglesias, the second baseman, has been fantastic for the New York Mets as well. Serverino back to work, and Laureano takes a fastball high.
Go Braves. Anthony from Brooklyn. Let's go, man. Foul ball.
CJ is a player in these moments. You got 6 games left. Everybody knows what's on the line. Can you feel that in the clubhouse?
A little bit. I mean, you have to control it, right? It's like anything, any kind of emotion. I've said this multiple times now, but being around this team in particular, about as even keel as it comes, but they know what's at stake. It's been a while since the Braves have been playing from behind. So it's a little bit of a different feeling for a lot of these guys, but it doesn't make them any less aware. It doesn't make them any less hungry. They certainly understand the importance of this series. End of the day, you can't do anything different. You go compete.
Foul ball. You need ice cream, Mr. Woodrow.
And as I said when we came on the air, important for these two teams. It's just going to have a ripple effect across Major League Baseball. A lot of eyes on these next 3 games.
Yeah, we kind of forgot about the Diamondbacks there. The Giants right now, who are just spoiling everything for everybody. And Logan Webb is on the mound tonight for the Giants against the D-backs. And then they have the Padres.
And he struck him out.
Sweeper takes care of Laureano. So back-to-back strikeouts dating back to last inning for Luis Severino.
For the Braves. All right, y'all, get your trains out.
By our friends at Racetrack. So yeah, the Braves right now closer to the Diamondbacks than they are to the Mets.
Yeah, pretty interesting to see. And I think for the Arizona Diamondbacks, they're in a little bit of trouble right now.
Thank you,
the pitching has really kind of let them down. They're feeling the pressure. Of course, the Braves thinking about what they've done against the Diamondbacks. They have the tiebreaker. 5-2 this year against Arizona, and that could end up being really, really important.
And a reminder, this series between the Braves and the Mets is split 5-5. So whoever wins this series has the tiebreaker between these two teams, which adds an extra layer of intrigue to this 3-game set.
Yeah, they've been calling it like that tonight, Bronny. Still 2-1, did not chase. Come on, D-Train. Do what you do to the Mets right here. Foul ball, got a hold of it.
Out of play to even the count.
They're going to go against Fox is not going against football. They're not doing that. Thank you, Mark. Can't get a break from the ump. You're right. Foul ball.
Well, Braves have fouled off a lot of pitches. Serverino, 36 pitches thrown, and he's only recorded 4 outs.
And hopefully a few more of those, which was kind of a hanging sweeper. I mentioned this has been a new pitch. It's been a dominant pitch. That one there that Travis fouled off, though, was not a good one.
He does get another strikeout, though, that time on the fastball.
Steelo, what do you think about our balls this year? They're looking good, Serverino. Man. Top 5. We'll see what we can do to Arkansas. All right, Littles G. Pick up where you left off yesterday in the Marlins, or Sunday against the Marlins. Double, a home run, triple.
Now Gio Urshela, who's only been with the Braves for 30 games, but it feels like a lot more than that. Ever since that Austin Riley injury in mid-August.
Ground ball to third.
First pitch grounded to third. And we are on our way to the third.
No, I will be getting off a ship. All right, we go to the top of the third. And no score. Hi. This off. All right, and turn the sound off there on that. All right, y'all, back to it. Also, play-by-play is a bit ahead of it. I know, there's nothing I can do about it. Not much I can do about it until the 3D starts lagging a little bit, but we're trying to fix it. If not, it's going to be about 3 seconds ahead of it, so not that big of a deal. But there it is. Alvarez, Acuna, and then top of the order, Iglesias. Wi-Fi's out. Big storm went through. Yeah, we had some big storms come through here as well. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Here is our social media if you want to check out that. On the Go at CeeLo is our Facebook page. CeeLord16 is our Twitter. On the Go at CeeLo1 is our Instagram. And On the Go at CeeLo is our TikTok. If you'd like to check us out, make sure you check us out. Follow us and all that stuff. Thank you so much. Johnny, cool setup, man. Thank you so much, man. This MLB Game Day 3D is what you're watching. It is based off of the MLB Game Day 3D subscription. You have to have a subscription for this to watch it. And it's based off the Google StatCast cam at the ballpark. So it's based on all the movements. And I like it. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. So trying to get it timed where it's synced in perfectly, but sometimes it's too fast or too slow or whatever. We want it a little bit slower, but I don't think it's going to happen.
As we head to the third inning. And the catcher, Francisco Alvarez, will start things off for the New York Mets.
Slow it down a little bit more there. 1 strike. Let's go, Schwelly.
Feels like he's been around forever, but he really hasn't.
The Battle of the East. Remember that?
Still 22 years of age, Alvarez, a native of Venezuela. Oh. Yeah, I thought that might be a call that Estabrook would like, but not the case. 1-1.
We did the 88 like that. We did the 44, but not the 88. I don't think. We're out 98 already. Wow. Let's hit that 44 likes. 44
the slower the
likes
better on the breaking stuff right on right to Alvarez. He's got a little bit of pop in that bat, but he's had a lot of inconsistencies, and that has had to do with his inability to hit spin with consistency. Has struggled against sliders and sweepers. Has not gotten a hit against a right-handed curveball all year. 2-seam fastball, though. That's a pitch he does like, and that's the one he's been good on this season.
Schwellenbach ready to attack him 1-2. He went with a four-seamer and it missed low and away.
What Tennessee games you're going to stream? I'm not sure, little Dave. We'll just have to check it out what's compared to the NASCAR stream.
His left thumb. He was out
we'll try to do next week's game because it's at night.
Ground ball, but
ground ball right there to Ozzie.
And he takes care of business.
Let's go.
And now here comes Ronald Acuna Jr.'s little brother, Luis Angel Acuna, the 22-year-old rookie.
You know he wants to make a show right
Ronald
here.
Watching, probably with mixed emotions, I would imagine.
I hope so. I think so. He understands how important it is. It's tough for him to watch. He'd love to be in this game right now against his brother. Brother getting
looks like
kind of surprise opportunity with Francisco Lindor going down.
The whole world
he came
calls
over from the Texas Rangers and the
right.
Max Scherzer trade. Really no opportunity in the infield in Texas, and so it's worked out pretty well for Little Acuna, if that's what they're calling him.
Outside
1-1. Before the game, our Synovus get their feature. Pretty special moment for these two to exchange jerseys.
Yeah, and seeing that they both signed them, it looks like some pretty neat messages on there as well. It is a really nice moment for the family.
Outside 2-1.
And Luis Angel says that Ronald has been texting him after every game,
your brother.
paying attention to what his little brother's been doing, and he's been off to a great start. As CJ alluded to, just made his debut on September 14th, so it's a young rookie, but he's been good so far.
Impressive for sure. In 9 games, 3 home runs. In his 131 games in the minor leagues, only 7. And so the fact that he has shown a little bit more power, he's gotten on base, which he was not doing in the minor leagues.
God, I like you
something
saying
about
that.
the bright lights that have caused him to
try
up
to
his
get
game a
Perez
little
one
bit.
time.
Schwellenbach blew the 2-1 by him. He
Hopped
puts
up.
the 2-2 in play, but
Who's calling it?
Ozzy always
Ozzy.
waits, and he's got it.
Top of the order. Iglesias 0 for 1.
Well, the first at bat for Little Acuna.
In one word, describe this Braves
There are
season.
2 outs.
Thank you for your cooperation. Stressful. There you go. And a corn. Keep hitting that like button for us. Trying to get to 150 on the likes.
Back to the top of the order, Jose Iglesias.
So you got a 12-year gap between your second baseman and your shortstop here tonight for the New York Mets at 34 and 22. That's got to be near the tops in all of Major League Baseball.
All right, Kelly.
Off the end of the bat, but it's going to work for Iglesias.
Got it.
That's the first hit
Iglesias
by the Mets here
tonight.
tonight.
So base hit. There goes the no-hitter. And Nimmo 0 for 1 today.
Really trying to get everybody in on the NIMMO.
Ozzy will come through back tonight. I hope so, Scott. Keep hitting that subscribe. Keep hitting that like button for us.
I'm here for it. I don't mind.
Pretty creative.
Thank you so much, guys, for all the love here tonight.
This is the longest tenured Met, Brandon Nimmo, 9th season. Debuted with him back in the 2016 season.
The second time, Alex, what's up? The second time the lineup is now seeing Schwelly, so we'll see how he does here. Nimmo.
Orlando Arcia.
All right, off of Arcia.
Tries to recover, but the throw is late. A rare miscue.
You just need a win
by the Braves shortstop.
So both shortstops goof up there.
You just don't see it very
Arcia
often.
Doesn't
He
get
has
the play.
been
The
so
runner's
good
now at first and
this
second.
season. That's probably underselling it a little bit. I don't think he was necessarily blocked by the second base umpire, but there was a little bit of hesitation there. You
And
could see him
Marte
turning his right foot
fielder.
at the end. Maybe not quite in the position that he wanted to be in as he was trying to field that baseball.
So a single. Now that miscue, it's short. You got 2 on with 2 out, and here's Starling Marte.
Not the real broadcast you're watching.
It is an error officially, as we assume, by Orlando
MLB
Arcia.
Game Day 3D. Yeah, 100 likes. All right, 1-1. The 3D characters are hilarious. All right,
1 and
1-2,
2.
let's
Battle
go.
of fan bases right now. Some Let's Go Mets.
Yeah, sometimes they'll
broke out. Now they're being drowned out.
That won't last very long.
You think so, Jesse Love?
1-2 pitch. Foul ball.
Foul ball. That quick movement of D-Train, you see that? That was pretty cool. Thank you, William. Glad to be back, man.
Carlos Mendoza, first year as their manager, just 44 years old. An assistant with the Yankees the last 6 seasons, and now trying to guide the Mets back to the playoffs. Braves standing in their way.
couple of shakes there from Spencer, and so he's pretty convicted in what he wants to do right now, which is why he stepped off to make sure he didn't rush this pitch.
2 outs, come on.
1-2.
Ground ball third. Little G.
Side retired.
Let's go.
Mets strand 2.
All right, we go to the bottom of the third. Arcia, Harris, Albies. Arcia, Harris, Albies. Coming up for your Braves. Hope everybody's doing well. Hit that like button for us as you're coming in. If you haven't already, help us get to 200 likes. That's our new goal, 200 likes on a baseball stream. We love big crowds, and we love them when they're here. Sometimes our NASCAR streams, we get up to 5, 6, 7,000 people in here. So let's see what we can do for a baseball stream tonight. Huge L for the I missed huge L for the Mets. What's new? Mark says. Yes, I do. Hammer down. That's right, Dave. What's up, Suzanne? Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. My name is CeeLo. And we have a good time here on our baseball channel. Been doing baseball, Braves baseball for the last 2 years or so. And this is the first year that we've had MLB Game Day 3D, which has made a huge difference in our channel. So great stuff over there for MLB.com, putting this together, and it's getting better every day. They're tweaking it every day. So hope you guys enjoy it. You guys can watch the MLB Game Day 3D as well with the MLB TV subscription. So hope you guys, let's go. Let's go. What's up? Good to see Dan. Good to see you. Mets struggling against our AAA team. Lay says, good luck to your Braves. Beat the Mets. Awesome. The ace. Make sure if you're New York guys, you like Yankees, which probably not, but he does a great job over there doing the Yankees. So make sure you check out the ace over there as well. So, all right, back to it. Here we go.
Great atmosphere here at Truist Park. And the only man in either lineup who hasn't stepped to the plate yet is Orlando Arcia. He's going to change that right here.
We'll see what he can do this weekend, bud. I watch the games on Valley Sports Network.
First pitch, he fouls out of play.
Arcia, let's go.
So Spencer Schwellenbach did a great job. You have a guy who's cruising along, and nobody feels worse about that error than Orlando. But just 5 extra pitches to get out of that inning. Always something to keep an eye on. Obviously, if it leads to any runs, but also what does it do to the pitch count? Well, it only took Spencer 5 to get out of it.
1-1.
40 pitches for Serverino so far. Swinging bunt. That's going to stay fair.
Get there, Arcia. Save. Go to second. Go to second, baby. Threw it down the right field line.
And the Braves have a runner in scoring position with nobody out.
And it finally lagged.
That's a mistake from Severino. It was
Severino tried to throw it down the first base, and he threw it down the right field line.
And there really wasn't anything there. Take a look at the swing here.
Looked like a swinging bunt.
Fastball. Ball just about
the catcher tried to pick it up as well.
And at that point, you just got to go ahead and give it up. And that error will go to Severino. I got to say, partially probably should go to Alvarez for banging into him the way
Money Mike
that he
to the
did.
house.
Fortunately, nobody got hurt.
Money Mike.
Yeah, the miscommunication caused a bad throw, so a hit and an error. Arcia at second, and here's Harris.
All right, now I can sync it up. Awesome. Here we go. Getting it right here for you guys.
Harris lines it to right.
Here's a right field hit. It's going to drop. You see Mike? That's going to score a run. Let's go. Braves 1-0.
Double for Michael Harris. Atlanta draws first blood.
You love the approach here from Michael. After a little bit of chaos, the base hit and the error in the infield, he looks for something early. It's a cutter that gets in on him a little bit, but he's able to get it in the air, get it down that right field line so that Orlando can score easily, and they trade places out there at second base and enjoying every moment of it. A little extra there for Michael.
And then some. Michael has been so hot, and it's continued here. A single and an RBI double.
All right, Albies. All right, Albie. Let's go, baby. First blood. Money Mike.
Still nobody out. Grounder to the right side.
Ground ball, base hit. That's going to score another.
Here comes Harris. 2-0.
Save. Albies in second.
Back-to-back jump on the first pitch and create more chaos here for this Atlanta Braves offense, and a pretty good looking two-seamer with some movement to it, but Ozzie stays inside. Remember, this is right on right. He usually does not do this. Just enough to get a throw, and then watch the throw. Big mistake here by Marte. As soon as Ozzie realizes that it's going to be over the cutoff man's head, and Pete Alonso, he takes off for second.
All right, Big
and
Bears
guy
in the
trading
chat.
places
Let's
with the
go.
man at second base.
Marcelo Zuna comes up hacking. They are ambushing these first pitches
Go.
from Luis Serverino.
Scalp him. That's right, George Michelle. Big Bears.
Grounder that Ozzie will go to third on.
That's going to move the runner to third.
And you've got Ozzie 90 feet away.
All right.
He had to dance out of the way of that ball.
Now it's Matty-O. Let's get the chop going. Get you a big bowl of Matty-O.
He was confident that he could get there, and I know we're always expecting so much from Marcel, but with nobody out here, you do love the idea that he got the runner to third, and now a couple of shots to drive him in.
Speaking of in the infield, coming in for the Mets. Foul tip into the mitt, 0-1.
Come on, Matty-O. JTP, thank you for subscribing.
How about those numbers? Second time through the lineup where you start to see that batting average really jump for Severino, and that has been the case here with a couple of base hits in the third inning.
And he's got a tough customer right now in Olsen. 32 runs driven in since August 26. That's the most in baseball in that span. And now the Braves will ask for a 33rd from their first baseman. Fouls it back, 2-2. '50th pitch tonight for the veteran righty.
Come on, Matty-O. Pour those bowls of Matty-O.
Trying to get it away to Matt Olson. Same thing in his first at-bat, and it's been coming back over the plate or even inside. And I don't think he wants to do that on purpose. He got away with one there, even at 99.
Sweeper bearing down and in on Matt Olson.
Bad throw by Serverino, who got RC in the second, and a Money Mike double, and then an Albie single turned into an extra base hit, made it 2-0.
2 in already here in the third. And a 3-2 count to Matt Olson.
The count is full. What's up, George Smith?
A humid night.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Lance.
Severino trying to keep that right hand dry. Payoff pitch. Down the left field line.
Wow, go.
Oh, foul.
What's up, Alex? 44.
It felt like that had a chance. Matt Olson took all the drama.
Let's do it every 44 likes.
The batter's box.
Hit that subscribe and let's go 44s again.
Not much wind. There's a slight breeze. It's ever so
every
slight.
Every 44 likes, we honor you. Hank Aaron, time
is called because Jose Iglesias has to tie a shoe.
You get to use your emojis for rookie membership, Rick.
No matter who asks for the time.
44s.
(3-2). It's high.
Walked up.
Severino
and
laboring
it's
in the third, and Jorge Soler will try to add to his troubles.
Now remember the at-bat last time. All those sweepers that Soler saw from Luis Serverino.
Bombs in the chat.
And Severino won that battle with a strikeout. And I threw a two-seamer there.
Smith concert on first.
The Braves have swung at 7 straight first pitches. They have been aggressive in this third.
We got to win tonight. 1-1. Thank you, Desert Fox.
There's another sweeper. 1-2 now to Soler.
First called strike
Come on,
of
Soler.
the inning. 19 pitches into this. As you mentioned, the Braves have been
use
pretty
those
aggressive.
emojis that are in the pin message, Rick, and
now
get
Soler
early
has
access
to protect.
to vlogs
Still
and
got
live
Ozzie
stream.
90 feet away. Ooh,
2-2.
he started, but he did not offer.
Keep hitting that like button, trying to get to 200 likes.
He's had a little bit of an issue picking up that spin on that sweeper again. It has been such a dominant pitch for Luis Severino this year.
What's up, Skates?
2-2 with 2 men on. Oh, Soler.
Foul ball
what
again.
he wanted.
Yep, that was the hanger. We've seen a couple of those here in this game so far tonight, but unfortunately the Braves have not been able to do damage on it. The righty's hitting only 113 on the sweeper from Severino this year. That's how good it's been.
Severino, the two-time All-Star.
I click on the money side.
With the Yankees,
the
now with the
super chat
Mets.
button, Rick.
And battling here against Jorge Soler.
That's a good one there. Right, that pitch was away even though it was elevated. That's a good foul ball for Soler. Hoping that he's going to give himself a fastball in the strike zone to handle.
Those two All-Star appearances came back in 2017 and 2018. Then all the injuries hit for Severino, but he's been healthy this year. And he's able to get a big strikeout for the Mets there. 2 down.
2 down. All right, Laureano.
Now this is more of a front door variety sweeper, even though it's by accident, right? You can see Alvarez is set up away. That is still very effective when it is a ball the entire way.
All right, Laureano up to bat. 2 outs here. Runners at the corners.
So still at the corners for Laureano. And the Braves now continue that stretch of swinging at the first pitch of the at-bat.
Thank you, Desert Fox. Appreciate you. There's the pin link message to become a member. 101.
He is leaning on that sweeper, no doubt.
Click on that link. You can become a member. Thank you,
He has
Caleb,
not
for
pitched nearly
subscribing.
as well on the road as he
you.
has at Citi Field. Citi Field, he's got below a 3 ERA, but on the road, 4.80 this year for Severino. And he's run into some trouble here in the 3rd inning. That ball is
Laureano's going to get base hit. That's going to score a run.
The bat of Laureano. It'll make it 3-0.
3-0.
There's times we'll see a broken bat. We'll talk about a bat dying as a hero. Well, here I think it was the knuckles of Ramon Laureano that took the pain, as this one was pretty far in. But that is a great job to fight that off. That's good velocity at 97 miles an hour, and that is all muscle to get that into right field.
Runners at the corners, 2 outs, and Detroit.
Pitching coach Jeremy Hefner out there, and they're starting to stir now down at that Mets bullpen. Huascar Brazoban is the one that is going to throw.
Look at him, Matty F.
Well, look, the first 2 were great. Then you had a runner at 3rd, nobody out, and the Braves have had struggles in that situation this year, CJ. That's a big hit by Laureano.
It's a huge hit, and maybe even a double hit. It all counts the same. Let's see if he got this twice. Watch this real slow. There's 1, and maybe 2. You can't teach that. You can't work on it, but you'll take it all day long.
The double hit for
D-Train. Keep hitting that like button for us, trying to get to 200
and
likes.
Now Darno becomes the 8th Brave to bat here in this inning. Laureano breaks for second. He got a gigantic jump.
Woo, second and third, stolen base.
The Braves have done a really nice job when something happens and all of a sudden the moment gets a little big.
Yes,
they do
we
a
have
little
to
bit
sweep
more.
no matter what.
Right, thinking about after the error, the way things kicked off, swinging at a first pitch,
the Mets cannot
stealing
win
a
2
base,
games.
putting a lot of pressure on the Mets and Luis Serverino.
Darno hacking at the two-seamer.
Thank you, Santos, for the subscribe. Keep hitting that like button for us, too, as well, y'all. What's up, Ricky? Yes, sir. Come on, D-Train.
And that got the home plate umpire, Mike Estabrook, pretty good. Alvarez and Darno, both catchers. They know what that feels like. They're going to check on him.
Take a look at this foul ball here from Travis. Yeah, that is a direct shot there to that two-piece mask, which is always a lot of back and forth. You can see Alvarez with the hockey style and the way that they absorb those foul balls differently.
4-2 on the Pirates.
It's been a long inning for Serverino. This will be his 68th pitch of the night.
Outside ball.
2-2 count
2-2.
with 2 on and 2 out. A lot of waiting for Schwellenbach, who's been great again so far for Atlanta. "30 pitches this inning. That was number 31, and there will be a number 32.
Come on, D-Train. Hit the ball. Sometimes, Rick, 3-2. Sometimes if you subscribe and you have a private notification on your
would be next.
Google, it won't show.
How about this? 32 pitches now in this inning after a pretty long first inning in which he threw 25, and that is why that Mets bullpen is busy.
Atlanta, you're right.
You can keep this inning going if Travis can find a way out.
Coming up for Serverino
on his way out.
Fly ball.
Shoots it to right
center field.
Got him. But the Braves get 3 in the third to draw first blood in game 1 of this series. It started innocently, and then the bats really got going.
Serverino really started that. He tried to force the ball to first. It went down the right field line. And man, oh man, Train gonna make me cheer. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo is our channel. We appreciate you being here. Braves, Mets, it can't get any better than this. Playoff atmosphere baseball here on our channel. And Alonso, Winkler, and Vientos coming up. Alonso, a walk. Winkler, 0 for 1. And Vientos, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So thank you so much for being here. Jason says, CeeLo, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend this Saturday. Nice, man. Have fun. Have a good time. Can you see it, CeeLo? No, it doesn't show. Sometimes the private subscribers do not show for me. So if you have your Google settings where you're private, then it won't show subscribe. So 9-3 Mets score still looks pretty good. We'll see. Yeah, you still got that 9. You got that 9 to go though. John V, relax, people. Long game. John V says, relax. But yeah, we got lots of mods as our Mets fans. So we've had a good time. All we need now is Nicky Meatballs to show up. Where's he at? Where's Nicky Meatballs? 510 of us here watching ball game, and Schwellenbach coming back out there, and I'm gonna have to cheer for the Mets here. But you still care. I do. I care. Y'all signing up. I appreciate you. If you tell me you subscribed, I'll say thank you. So that's how I do it. So I gotta cheer for the Mets, and you can make me do that as well by gambling in the chat, earning points. And I am not in Florida. So I am in Tennessee. So just waiting on audio to come back here. He's making meatballs in the kitchen. Where is Nicky Meatballs, man? Big game here. So here we go, back at it. Schwellenbach.
Alpha Insurance. And when Schwellenbach has pitched against the
balls,
best, he
right,
has
Joe.
pitched the best.
Looking good,
He certainly
man.
has. How about that
Bro, I
strikeout
need
to walk
Ozuna to
ratio?
get hit, bro.
37
I'm
to
sure he
4.
will,
All the
Jason.
numbers across the board have been terrific, and we
My
talked
God,
about
Nicky.
it in our Ford
Same
Keys
good
about
old
passing
Chattanooga,
this
that's
test
right,
and how big of a moment this
All right,
is. But you
throw it
look at
again,
this
the
and you say,
polar
you know what,
bear
he
up
may
the
have already
bat. Let's
passed that
go,
test
polar bear.
and done
Oh, that
pretty
hurts
well.
to
So
say.
big moments, big teams,
I'm muted?
not an issue for Spencer Schwellenbach.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's got a big hitter here in
fell
Pete
for it again.
Alonso, who he walked in
Come
the
on,
second.
polar bear.
But yeah, those 6 starts include the
Triton
one against the
had me
Mets that we
cheer
talked
for the
about, his
Mets.
best start of the
Oh,
year.
hurts me.
Against the Padres,
Go,
7
polar
innings,
bear.
1 run. Dodgers, 6 innings, 2 runs. These are Schwellenbach's
Hit
starts
the ball.
against the teams that are in the playoffs right now. And then 3 starts
2-0.
against the Phillies, just 5 runs and over 18 innings. So in big moments,
This is
he
the
is
time of the year
sharp.
the Mets
And
always
really impressive
choke,
when you talk
so
about him
Tommy
making
says.
multiple starts
You did,
against
man.
these
I
really
looked
good
really
teams like the
quick.
Phillies and now
Almost got me
here
again.
against the Mets.
2-1. It's really if we sweep the Mets in all 3. Me too. I'll do a little dance. CeeLo does a dance if we sweep the Mets.
He sat in the dugout for 20 minutes while the Braves scored 3 runs.
The pitch.
Now he's
Right
back
down
out there
Main
with a 2-2
Street,
count
2-2.
to Alonso.
I don't like to give out the town I'm from. I just like Tennessee. 2-2.
Struck him out.
Yo, K's in the chat.
3rd strikeout for Schwellenbach. Alonso down swinging.
Nice comeback here after falling behind. Good
Throw
look
it
at the
again,
grip there, too. This was
Alonso.
the cutter. You could see him off-centered, and he cuts that baseball at 93 miles an
K's
hour.
in the
Just
chat,
enough.
y'all.
Not a big
Builders
cutter, but
chat
just
with
enough
K's. Let's
to
go.
get it by Pete Alonso.
Throw that again. That's right, Schwelly. All right,
now
Winkler
Jesse
up
Winker.
the bat now. Hopped up.
Gio Urshela
Who's calling
coming
for
in.
it? Little G?
And
Two down.
Schwellenbach has 2 away in the 4th. Quick message from Zaxby's.
Doesn't get any easier for the Mets
Good
tomorrow.
reason to try
Sales on the
Zaxby's new
bump.
chicken finger tacos? We'll
What
give
up,
you
guys?
2.
New
Chipotle
here.
ranch
Are you-
and avocado
Are you
BLT.
Braves fan? Richard, what's
So you're
up, man? Good to
Schwellenbach,
see you.
you
Yes.
sit in the dugout for 20 minutes. You like it because your team
Braves,
scores
baby.
3 runs, but then
Throw
you
it
come out
again.
and you get Alonso and Winker really quick.
He does, and I
they
don't worry
can
about
spam
him. He's
the-
so
Richard, they
young,
can
right?
spam
You think
the
about it, you get a
Ks.
little
I'm
bit older,
happy
maybe
with
you
that.
tighten up a little bit quicker.
And there's a base
There will
hit.
be a 2-out single here for
Vientos.
Vientos.
And there's all kinds
With
of
a 2-out
adrenaline right
single.
now pumping through the veins of Spencer
Yeah,
Schwellenbach.
you can spam
even
the
if you don't
Ks
see
when
it
the
on
Ks
outside.
happen. That's it. Only when that happens. It's fine.
But he has said consistently late in the season, the most innings that he has worked in his career by far,
When did it trade?
that he has just felt great. And they keep checking on him. You
Here's
feeling good?
Tyrone
Everything
Taylor.
looks good. He says, yeah, I feel tremendous. That's been the
Full-time
good
YouTube?
news,
No, I
the great
have a
news.
full-time job.
I'm hoping that it's going to be, we talked about
that
this
was
earlier
close. They
in the
should have been a
season,
strike.
but just maybe a sign of things to come here in the game.
Okay.
And not trying to overprotect these guys.
I'm old enough
Paul
to know
Skeens,
better.
Same thing. He has thrown way more
Too
innings than I
young
thought
to
he was
care.
going to throw this year. Up over 130 now, and Spencer Schwellenbach there letting him
Sweet
go.
Jimmy. Ground ball.
And feeling
Wow.
good and looking good, and why
What's
not?
up, Jimmy?
Because nothing seems to have worked when it comes to keeping young pitchers healthy.
Dicky knows.
So the idea
Mets,
of letting them
he
pitch as
says,
long as everything looks right,
METS. Richard says,
maybe
I've
that's
been
the
a
new trend.
lifelong fan. Missed the
He's,
days of
he's
Maddox,
over
Glavine,
150
Smoltz,
innings
and
this year
Avery.
between the minors and the majors.
What's up, Melissa?
Instead of
Pop
let them eat
foul.
cake, let them
Still
pitch.
1-2.
right.
Let them pitch.
This feels like a second job. It does, man. It's a full-time gig. Been here since 10K. Thank you, Dave. No, I won't say that, Rick. Ground ball,
Orlando
shortstop.
backhand.
Arcia
Across
throws it
the
across.
throw.
Let's
Schwellenbach
go.
has the
Let's
Mets
go,
scoreless through 4.
All right. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Your Braves coming up. It is Little G, Arcia, and Michael Harris. It's okay, Rick. Little G, Arcia, and Michael Harris coming up. So let's see what happens. Little G hit that home run on Sunday against the Marlins, if he can get back going too. Is Critch Sale pitching in this series? Yes, he is pitching tomorrow. Jason says we better apply the belt to the Mets all 3 games. We got to. We have to. He's a yeah, I'm a Walmart greeter. That's what I am. That's why I just talk so well. I said 5-1, little Dave. I said 5-1. What number do you have on the back here? It's my Acuna jersey. He thinks you are in your 50s. I told him you're not that old. I was born in the 70s. Good deal. All right. So, appreciate hanging out, y'all. 520 of us here watching some baseball. What you're watching is MLB Game Day 3D. It is on the MLB Game Day MLB TV subscription. It is not the broadcast, and we are watching on MLB Game Day, which we've had all season. We've had a good time. I am a Badeau tester. That's right. I am, Gene. You know me the best. If everything goes as it usually does, the Braves will sweep. We'll see. We'll see. 6-0, Eric says. I am quality control. You guys know me so well. But hit that like button. We're trying to get to 200 likes. We're at 160 on the chat. I was curious what we were watching. Yes, this is MLB Game Day 3D. You have to have MLB TV subscription to watch MLB Game Day 3D.
Ultimate series of the season when the Braves took over things in the NL East, would win the title that year. Of course, they won it again last year. Good memories, and hopefully memories that will carry over here into 24.
Amazing memories, especially when you think about the three pitchers that were on the mound.
Serverino back out there, line drive to face off. Foul.
No way, right?
Come on.
Scherzer, Verlander, if memory serves, and thinking they had it lined up exactly the way they wanted to just get one win, and they couldn't do it. It was awesome.
They would get into the playoffs, but they would bow out in the first round of the Padres with the Mets. But the Braves keeping that string of division titles alive. Of course, that fell this year. Phillies clinching yesterday. But the Braves still with a chance to get into the postseason.
Oh, no, little Dave.
For a 7th consecutive year.
Braves. 1-2. Thank you, Sandra, for subscribing. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember just watching that series as a fan and thinking, if they're going to do this, it's going to be a Herculean effort.
How many games did the Braves have left,
that was an incredible three-game series.
I mean, really, improbable. Again, it was an amazing series, but the way that it was lining up did not feel like the Braves were going to be able to sweep, and so you try to kind of invoke some of that right now as we get ready for this amazing series, and so far, it's off to a good start.
Little G, drop. Oh, what a catch by Marte in right field.
Well, he was playing so shallow out there.
Already? Y'all
we don't see a lot of opposite field
power
from Giovanni Urshela, and that's part of the reason why he was playing as shallow as he was. And this is a really nice approach. Not only shallow, but also close to the line there and trying to protect against some weaker contact.
What a play by Marte. That's two great plays in right field.
At all from the Braves' third baseman.
All right, Arcia up to bat. Go Phillies. Jizz, what's up, man?
Urshela was the only one that did not bat last inning when the Braves sent 8 to the plate and scored 3. It started with this guy, that rally. Orlando Arcia had the single and then got to second on the throwing error by Severino.
One. Inside 2-1.
But that knife cuts both ways, and for anybody over in that Mets locker room, there's quite a few of them that were a part of that 22 team. You know that that's in the back of their minds as well.
100%. Even though they're in the driver's seat with the lead, there is something about kind of those demons that are hanging out there.
Ground ball short. Acuna
is able to make the routine play.
Nice smooth one on that one. Shortstop gets a shortstop out, and that is 2 outs.
And the Braves
Money
have
Mike
really
in the
owned
chat.
this rivalry. The Mets would love nothing more than to have a chapter in their book that they like after so many that left a bad taste in their mouth.
And that's why I'm saying it's all about your perspective and what seat you're in, right? We're sitting here looking at the Braves with a somewhat depleted roster, knowing this is going to be a challenge. You're on the other side, the Mets, you've got a lead, but this has been a problem. This team for you, the Atlanta Braves, have been a real problem, and there has been time after time after time where they have gotten in the way, and not just for this generation of Mets, but you can go back a couple of decades where the Braves have been a major thorn in the side.
Ever since the days of one Larry Jones.
Control that. Just followed you on Twitter. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Come on, Money Mike. Get you another hit. I love his arm guard. It's
All
dollars.
those times up at Old Shea Stadium when they would try to taunt him by saying, Larry, Larry, and then he'd hit a homer and quiet them quickly.
Over the last 25 seasons, the Braves are 56 games over 500 against the New York Mets at 247 and 191.
Jizz, we're here to watch baseball, man.
Out to left field, pretty deep.
Money Mike.
That's going to keep going, and it's going to get out.
Oh, no! Money Mike, let's go.
A single, a double, and now a homer, and it's only the 4th inning. CJ, he is in an absolute
Money Mike, 4-0.
Just to the opposite field, but 422 feet to the opposite field. This is impressive from Michael. We missed him at times this year. I don't think
Money
we realized
Mike's
how
on
badly
fire.
we missed him. In the way, especially that he's playing right now, both sides of the baseball for Michael Harris and filling in that leadoff spot with no Ronald Acuna Jr. But this was a special homer the other way. You don't see too many no-doubters to the opposite field like that one was.
Matty.
In his 52 games, over 30% of the season that Harris was out with that left hamstring. And then look at this run he's been on since coming back from that injury.
You did the Justin.
Is back.
You like Jesse
Albies
Love,
also had an
David.
RBI last inning.
Lieutenant Dan gets some ice cream. That's right. 2-1.
So
Oh, he
went around
went?
on the
Whatever. Sweeper. Ozzy. Get out of here. He did not go.
There are definitely different ways that you can react. Ozzy obviously not
Yeah,
agreeing with that.
He's in the dugout. He's
not
there.
really showing that
Watching
emotion
his
on the
brother
outside.
play.
And then calmly calling time. And a swing and a
And he
miss
struck
in
him
the
out.
frame.
That sweeper
But
got him
Michael
again.
Harris, a homer to left. This was an
But the
impressive
damage
one.
is done on
Certainly was. He
Serverino
turns
again. It's
around
4-0
96.
Braves. 4-0 Braves. And Alvarez, Acuna, and then the top of the order again. Top of the order again. Alvarez, Acuna, Iglesias. Hope everybody's having a good time tonight. On the Go at CeeLo's our channel. We appreciate you hanging out. And we're just here watching baseball. We're not here to cause trouble. No one's here to cause trouble. I don't know why they're here to cause trouble. Not that big of a deal. It's just baseball, man. We're just here to watch some baseball. Mets, Braves together. Having a good old time. So baseball is a professional sports. It is, Bert. You're good about that. Black Sheep, how do you think Jimmy Johnson's going to do this weekend? He didn't do too well last weekend. He finished, last spring, this spring, he finished last place. So we'll see what happens with him this year. But we'll be bringing you live coverage of the Kansas NASCAR from Kansas this weekend. So we can definitely have a good time there with this weekend. We'll keep up with the Braves, but we'll try to do Saturday night's game on here. Saturday night, Kansas City Chiefs, the Royals versus the Braves on Saturday. We'll take a look to see how we can do that there. But we didn't trade him. He got hurt, so did Strider. Tony says, Bert, that's what I've been saying for years too. Them Cowboys are cheeks. What's up, Mark? Good to see ya. All right. See Schwelly coming back out for his 60th pitch. That's the Red Series for Bristol. Yeah, we're going to hopefully be there for that. I definitely want to be there for that.
Solo shot by Michael Harris in the fourth makes it 4-0 Atlanta. As now we go to the fifth in this critical 3-game set between these two teams with so much on the line. The season series right now tied at 5 apiece. So the winner of this series will have the tiebreaker in case there is a tie at the end of the year head-to-head record.
What's up, Jake? What's up, JW?
Alvarez lifts this down the right field line, but it's going to go foul.
So the best utility man in the league, of course, is our very own Wiley Ballard, and gives us some good perspective here on the Michael Harris home run at 422 feet, the longest opposite field home run of his career. He does it all. Wiley, I mean, and so does Michael.
And Michael
does it all also.
Both guys, a lot of tools on their tool belt.
I've never seen Michael build a graphic, though.
Orlando Arcia didn't have to
ball,
move.
Arcia. Got him. Trying to get that
Quick
200
message from
like
Alpha
mark, y'all.
Insurance.
I won't be able to watch Georgia-Alabama game this Saturday because I'm going to the movies with your girlfriend. Nice. Thank you for subscribing, John.
So
appreciate
the
that.
second at bat against the Braves for Luis Acuna. Mentioned that the brothers, he and Ronald, 4 years apart.
Swings like him too.
Both born in Venezuela. Ronald, December of '97. Luis Angel in March of 2002. There's the family. That's Dad Ronald in the green shirt. And there are also 2 younger brothers as well.
Still 2 strikes.
That both play baseball.
97 on
there
the
are Acuñas everywhere. What a proud moment for Dad, who spent all that time in the minor leagues, a lot of that in the New York Mets system. So to be able to see one of his sons put on that New York Met uniform at the big league level, it's pretty awesome.
This dude is pitching a great game. He's at 64 pitches.
Schwellenbach's got him 0-2.
And I do love, I mean, the game has changed dramatically.
What's our record?
Maybe
it's,
we shouldn't be surprised because it's Ronald's
71.
little brother, but instant swag with all the yellow right away as a rookie, just, 10 games into his big league career.
Michael will charge.
Michael Harris with a line drive
Michael
catch.
Harris, full extension grab to Rob.
He hits the home run. He drives in a run, and he catches the ball.
I'm not sure anybody's having more fun right now playing this game than Michael Harris.
Money Mike in the house.
Easy. When you come running in like that to dive forward, it takes incredible skill and precision, and he is on the money. Money Mike once again. I thought for sure that was a base hit off the bat. So did Spencer
Money Mike.
Normally, Michael Harris is used to playing in the outfield with a guy named Acuna. There, he's taking a hit away from it.
That's a sorry, not sorry about your brother right there for Michael to Ronald.
Top of the order, and Iglesias.
Strike 2 strikes on him. Schwellenbach.
Schwellenbach looking for a 1-2-3 inning.
Fly ball right field. Soler. Let's go.
Schwellenbach under 70 pitches to get through 5 frames.
Let's go, Schwelly. All right. Looking good. Ozuna, get your Bears ready. And, man, they're already taking it away. Ozuna, Olsen, Soler. New pitcher for the Mets, Ryan Stanek. Stanek for the Mets. Man, I wish Lindor was playing. And final line score for Serverino is 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 5 Ks, 1 homer with an ERA of 3.91. So new pitcher for the Mets. 70. What's my football squad? I like the Titans, which are doing horrible. And I'm the Tennessee Volunteers fan. I love the fact after all our injuries, we can still do it. Nice catch. All right. I mean, considering after all our injuries, we're still in the hunt for the get in the playoffs. Considering everybody else has all their players and not making the playoffs, shows a lot about this team and what it's about. So. Playing good now wouldn't it be awesome if the Braves shut shut all of us up like Ozuna did last year. That's right. 174 likes. Thanks so much, guys, for getting those likes up. Trying to get to 200. Help us get there. We've had over 500 in our chat tonight, which is awesome. Jason says, CeeLo, do you know which channel the Alabama-Georgia game will be on Saturday? ABC, I think. ABC at 7:30. And I think all the Vols games are going to be at 7:30 on ABC as well. It's the way it's looking. So
go to the home half of the fifth, and Luis Serverino is done after 4 innings, giving up the 4 runs. And our racetrack reliever tonight for the New York Mets is who's coming in now, and that's Ryan Stanek.
And good to get into this bullpen early right now in this critical 3-game series. Now you see the overall numbers there for Stanek. He has not been nearly as good with the New York Mets.
Big Bears in the chat. Let's
ERA
go, Big Bears.
in his 15 games so far this season.
And Marcelo Ozuna fouling back the first pitch that he sees from the hard-throwing right-hander.
44's in the chat. Let's see it.
And always has, sitting right around
he went to
98.
ABC
Now the go-to pitch for him, though, is the split.
ESPN.
And it's been okay this year. Not great, but decent. But that is still his #1 off-speed pitch.
There's a fly ball.
Hits it
back
high
to the chop house.
And it's into the chop
5-0 Atlanta.
for a big fly from the Big Bear.
A big fly for the Big Bear. Bless them. You're right, man.
39th of the season for Ozuna.
Look at the location of this 97-mile-an-hour fastball. That is at or maybe even above the strike zone. And Marcel gets his hands above the baseball, squares it up, and again for a brave hitter to the opposite field with some authority.
Let's go, Matteo. He did, Bronny.
So Severino leaves after the second shortest start this season for him. Stanek comes in, and the first batter he faces makes it 5-0.
4-4.
275th of his career. Same number that some guy named Roger Maris hit when he played.
That's pretty
39
cool.
homers.
Knocking on the door now of number 40.
And we've said it a lot, but he's been on this quote-unquote home run drought for him. Just a couple
of homers
over the last
big
month.
Bowl
But
of Mattios.
he has continued to hit for average, and that time he got all of it.
Come on. What up, Brian?
How about that outfield alignment there, not banking on Matt Olson getting around and pulling Ryan Stanek as Marte's pulled pretty far over.
Out to the right
You
side.
surprised by that a little?
A little bit. I mean,
Let's
they go on the
take out
history
the
of the
Mets in game
fastball,
one.
but
That's
it's been
right,
a little bit different lately, right? We have seen Matt Olson getting to good velocity. This guy throws hard. There's a lot of room down the right field line and in that right field gap.
Woo, 3-2. 3-2. Thank you, Jeremy.
Payoff from Stanek. He got him. 97.
Man.
Good location.
Struck him out.
One away.
Pierce, what's up, bro? No worries, brother.
A couple of homers tonight for the Braves, and since the 21 season, Truist has donated $755 to the Henry Louis Aaron Fund for every Braves
there
homer.
He is. Must be late September. Enjoy being a Mets fan. What's up, Nicky B.
See the homers this year, 206 and over $155,000 raised.
Packers go Lions. What's up, Green Bay Packers? Good to see you. CeeLo will be
the
here
Braves
about
picking up where they left off on the road trip. Had 18 homers in that 6-game road trip, and now 2 more here tonight.
The most they've ever had on a 6-game road trip. Absolutely amazing to see. Cincinnati and Miami, we felt like there was a pretty good chance for them to hit the long ball, and they did in a huge way. But now doing it here at home. Most home runs on the road this season in the game by a pretty decent margin. And now, in the biggest game of the year, they're doing it here at Truist.
Bounce way in front of the plate. taunting his brother. Gotta love that. That's line past his brother, Jorge Soler. Singles out to left.
Good job, Soler.
Well, based on how they have pitched him so far, I'm not sure Jorge Soler is going to get very many more fastballs. There is a fastball.
All right, Laureano, do what you did last time.
Quickly, his first 2 at-bats, he's really struggling with the right-on-right sweeper from Luis Severino. A couple of strikeouts. And
do what you did last time, Soler. Laureano.
Laureano, an RBI hit his last time up in the 3rd inning. 1 for 2 tonight.
Foul ball.
So Stanek is C.J. mentioned. Started the year with the Mariners, but he was acquired by New York at the end of July, actually on his 33rd birthday, July 26th. Spent the last 3 years in Houston before going to Seattle, but now he's bounced around here in the 2024 campaign.
All the dirt.
He's got that live arm. You'll see that splitter. But right now the Braves have one on and one in already against him here in the 5th.
Doing well.
No, this is a problem for him all season long. That is number 8
basically.
In game number 62.
Last series of the year between the Braves and the Mets.
Ground ball short, Acuna, 6-4-3 double play. But the Braves do add on this time, CJ, the Big Bear.
We love seeing these, and we really like seeing them today.
The Big Bear takes it deep. Yes, yes, yes. It is 5-0 Braves. Hope you guys doing well. Thanks so much, mods, for taking care of the business tonight. Thank you so much. You all are quick. I don't even see it pop up on my thing anymore. I appreciate you. 5-0, no sweat, John V says. Good to see some old friends in the chat tonight. Back in the days 2 years ago when the Braves-Mets series was really tight, and we had a great time then. When we had like over 300 in the chat, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But look at us tonight, 528 in the chat for baseball. Who knew? And thank you guys so much for all your support through the year. Where's the polar bear? Nimmo, Marte, and Alonso coming up, and for your Braves here, he's coming up. He's 3rd on deck for your Mets. There it is, 0 for 2, 0 for 2, and 0 for 1 with a strikeout. For us. Some had a great time. That's right, Nikki. That's right. That's funny. Braves are 2 behind New York. So I said 5-1 Braves at the beginning of this game. We'll see what happens. Congratulations, Braves. The way the Mets have been playing lately, there's no way the Braves are a better team. It's crazy. I am Philly. It's crazy how baseball is these days. Josh says, what's up? Good to see you. Cole says, like going 528 miles per hour. That's right. That's exactly. Thomas, good to see you. The series needs to be on national TV. Jake says Braves. Michael, Ronald, what's going on? Good to see you. Fubo is way ahead now. Yeah, it is now ahead. I had to. I'm paused it so I'm a little synced with. I'm paused so I'm synced with 3D, so I might be a little ahead of everybody. If I am, hey, I'm a Rangers fan, but here to help support CeeLo and the Braves. Not even a huge baseball fan, just hanging out with you guys. Thank you, Desert Fox. We have a good time together watching stuff together.
Outside of the starting pitcher's ERA that we see there for the Mets as that continues to go up after the Braves do damage against Luis Severino. But more importantly, at the end of the day, all that matters are the wins.
Nimmo gives this a pretty good
fly
line
ball.
out to left center.
Michael Harris.
His eyes on it.
Can of
brings it down to the edge of the track.
What's up, Lenny?
And we talked a lot about 2022. Remember that year after that series here where the Braves swept the Mets. Each team finished with 101 wins. What was the difference for the Braves because of that series? Had the head-to-head tiebreaker. Could be a similar situation this year.
It took all the way to September 24th for me to make my first mistake of the season, but it was actually Chris Bassett, not Justin Verlander. Of course, I'm kidding. I think I made one earlier as well.
I want the first or second wild card. I don't want the third.
September, we all get a little tired, right? We talk about the dog days of August. September's a tough one on the broadcasters and their small brains.
2 errors over 100 games. Well done, CJ.
Marte,
sounds like you've done this before. Marte has grounded out twice tonight to the left side of the infield.
0-2 count, 1 out. With Marte up the bat, who's made some steals in right field.
Grounder, Orlando's going to have to hurry. He does.
Oh, I forwarded it too much. Garcia, what a play.
Never gets old watching this guy play defense. He is so smooth. The throw on the run as well. This ball's not hit hard, so he's got to come get it. Good thing Spencer Schwellenbach didn't stick his glove up, but he knew that he had to hurry with Marte running. No time to set your feet. Make that throw on the run and on the money.
Garcia. Shortstop
almost got clipped by Matt Olson as he threw it around the horn. Probably not that close, but Orlando.
All right, here we go.
Orlando having a little fun with Matt Olson.
And Schwellenbach, that shortstop in him still comes out from time to time. He thought about diving for that, but let Orlando take care of business.
Let's see.
Now Pete Alonso, who leads the Mets with 34 homers, leads the Mets with 88 runs driven in.
Throw it again, the polar bear.
A lot of talk up around Citi Field over the last week as he was playing in what could be his final homestand as a New York Met.
Ground ball, shortstop.
Here he grounds it to
it across.
Garcia, and Schwellenbach is rolling.
You're way short.
Schwelly looking great, y'all. Schwelly's looking great. CeeLo, if we make it, will you do the playoffs? It all depends on our schedule. If they put us during the day, I probably won't be able to do them because I work. CeeLo, so it's down to win your way in for the Braves. Yep, you're pretty much. If they sweep the Braves and the Mets, we are going to go to the playoffs. No matter, I mean the Mets. If we sweep the Mets and the Royals, we're going to go to the playoffs. It doesn't matter. Gerald, thank you for becoming a subscriber. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, y'all. If you guys want to become a member as well, we'd love for you to become a member. And we're at 193 likes. We're 7 away from 200. Keep on hitting that like button for us. See if we can get to 250 now on our goal. 250. Green Bay Packers just put in our Discord. If you would like to be in our Discord, we talk Braves baseball. We have a whole Braves channel. So we would love for you to show up there. So your pitcher for the Mets, Huskar Brosbin. I don't know how you say that last name. I'm sure I'm butchering that one. But he's the new pitcher for the Mets. And I'll give you the final line score on Stenik. Was 1 inning pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 K, 1 home run. So new pitcher. Mets have gone to the bullpen. And Rick says this is a W. Don't count it out yet. Don't count it on yet. Next year's rotation is going to be wild, Matty F. said.
It's up 5-0 here in the 6th inning. Unfortunately, Brian Snitker did confirm some unfortunate injury news in regards to Austin Riley earlier this afternoon. He did get a CT scan yesterday on that right-hand fracture, and basically he said there's no chance that he will return at any point this season, even if the Braves were to be able to make a postseason run. That had been the initial conversation. Austin Riley had been optimistic a few days ago when he spoke with the media because it had felt good in the cast, but unfortunately there was no details on what it showed. It just showed there is no possible return for the rest of the season, guys.
Disappointing for sure, but I think to some degree we knew it was going to be a long shot anyway with Austin Riley, and so now we know, and those hopes have subsided, and we'll look forward to next year once again with the Braves third baseman.
Well, and the good news is that Gio Urshela has been playing really well.
You're welcome,
and especially over the last 2 weeks, his bat has started to come alive.
Let's go D-Train.
As he waits in the on-deck circle now and watches Travis d'Arnaud take care of business against this new reliever. So Stanek pitched the 5th, and now Huáscar Brazoban is on.
Changeup, cutter, and both the 2- and 4-seam fastball. Pretty good velocity, 96 to 97. He's been pretty good this year. Just a 190 batting average against overall. Spent a little bit of time with the Marlins, and now here he is with the Mets. 17th game of the season for him as a New York Met.
Came over at the trade deadline, debuted with the Marlins 2 years ago in 2022. That good fastball, 98, but it misses.
3-1, 5-0 Braves. Thank you, I am Philly, for subscribing.
Travis d'Arnaud gets underneath it out to left.
Left field.
And there's your first out in the home half of the 6th.
One down.
So Gio Urshela talked about him replacing Riley. Let's take a look at his career numbers against the Mets. It's our Yellowwood bringing the lumber feature.
Yeah, nice to see here over his 17 games. It's been a non-issue for him. Of course, spent some time with the New York Yankees, so thinking about those big interleague series and the way that he has delivered.
It might be the next
what a godsend he has been for this team at a time where they lost such an important piece in Austin Riley. Weren't sure exactly what the Braves were going to do, and big tip of the cap we've talked about before, but to their scouting.
2 strikes on little G.
Recognizing that this could be a guy that could help out, and he has been better than expected.
He hit a homer back-to-back games Saturday and Sunday in Miami, just the second time in his career that he's had a homer in back-to-back ball games.
Ball 1-2.
1-2 count here as he faces the former Marlin,
I'll be cheering
Brazoba.
on the Mets this next at bat for Nicky Meatballs.
Well, the elephant in the room, and it was the discussion everywhere around the stadium before today's game, is the weather for tomorrow does not look good. The weather Thursday looks disastrous. So we'll just have to wait and see. The good news is tonight has been beautiful.
It's been really nice. It's almost hard to believe that bad weather is on the way because this is turning into a perfect night here at Truist.
Fly ball.
Schwellenbach smokes
left field,
it,
base hit, little Genie.
it
Hits off the
bounces
left
away
fielder.
from Nimmo. And Gio Urshela will end up at second base.
Now see how they score it. This was kind of an in-between play here for Brandon Nimmo when he made a bad decision. Probably should have played this back. He wasn't going to come in and catch this ball in the air, but a decision that was too late, and it short hops him and skips away, and so that allows Urshela to get to second base. What do you think? I put base hit E7.
They call it a double.
Good.
So
exactly how I had it.
I wrote
third mistake.
I wrote down single comma E7 as well. So now I need to use my eraser. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Too bad he's out.
Orlando Arcia waiting a 1-0 pitch.
You're right, Jericho.
But regarding that weather, look, if tomorrow, if one or both games gets rained out, then it could be a situation where if the games are still needed to determine something, they might have to play on Monday.
Yeah, and the idea that both of the games would potentially have to be played is borderline disastrous, and that's something Major League Baseball really wants to see.
We have all different ways to do it.
That's the off day before you get into those wild card series,
and you talk
about being at a major
even if Arizona could fall off, Atlanta could get in. You're right, Mike.
Now, hopefully, listen, you love the Braves to somehow find a way to lock down a spot prior to that and get at least one of these games in. It'd be really important. I don't think we're going to see a time change. We did see that in Detroit today, where they took a 6:30 or 6:40 start and bumped it up to the 1 o'clock hour.
See, when are you doing
they had some bad weather coming.
It all depends on the schedule.
I don't know if it's going to make a difference, quite honestly.
That would foul, 2-2. Yeah, we'll just have to wait to see what that hurricane does. Of course, it could shift course, and that could change things as well. But right now, tomorrow, and especially Thursday, look like there could be a lot of rain in the Atlanta area.
They could move games Monday and Tuesday.
And that thought of a game on Monday or 2 games on Monday, that is sheer speculation. It's not anything official that we know of from the Braves or the Mets. It's just if that is the scenario that plays out, we know that it's a possibility. Inside 3-2.
Inside Arcia 3-2. Keeping that like button, trying to get to 300 likes now. Thank you guys for getting
factor Ronaldo Lopez.
See if we can get to 300 likes
today. Sounds like everything went pretty well, and he is on the right path.
The shortstop Arcia hits it to the shortstop Acuna.
2 down. All right, Money Mike, 3 for 3 tonight. Homer, a double, 2 RBI.
He's our Georgia Natural Gas Greener Life Impact player.
How about this? 8 home runs for him this month across the board. Everything has just been terrific. Those 8 home runs tied for third most in the game, but I think we're all thinking about one thing right now.
We're going to lose if it rains. You're right.
Cycle?
Believe it.
He's a triple away.
I don't know this. Has he hit one before?
Cycle?
Yeah.
No. Braves haven't had a cycle since 21 when Eddie Rosario did it.
Come on, Money Mike.
Well, let's go.
What's up, F-Ball Prods?
Michael does have 3 triples this year. He also had 3 last year, and
I forgot,
3 as a rookie in 2022.
All right, Mets. Let's go get this guy out. He's 3 for 3. I forgot.
Right center, right in front of the bullpen, kicking off in a way.
Come on, Mets.
Was not expected.
Strike him out.
That'll get it done.
Come on, Mets. M-E-T-S. 2 strikes.
Change up 1 and 2.
It's a firm changeup at 93 miles an hour. It's some really good movement.
Come on, Mets. I'm cheering on the Mets because Nicky Meatballs did the cheer. 1, 2, 2 outs.
And another
you're not
one.
supposed
For
to listen
guys,
to me,
that's
Money
a good
Mike.
fastball,
Dang.
but it's a changeup for Brazoban, and we're on to the 7th.
You're way shorter
Money Mike
than
strikes
I thought
out
you'd
after
be.
going 3 for
There's a
3. I
shirtless
jinxed
selfie of
him.
me.
Thanks, Nicky Meatballs. It's all your fault. Everybody blame Nicky Meatballs. And Triton. It's his fault as well. You need to wash your mouth after cheering for the Mets. I know that's right. Hold on a second. We need to get back. Can y'all see it? We need to get back in here. Cheering for the Mets? Are you sick? I know, right? 5-0 is a good lead, but the bullpen scares me. You're right, Mike. I'm sure I'm right with you, buddy. Here comes the comeback, Nicky Meatball says. Thanks for everybody being here tonight, y'all. This is awesome. Didn't think it would have this big of a turnout tonight. But thanks so much. Schwellenbach coming back out there. So Soler is coming out. Eli White replaces Soler in right field. I don't agree with that. I know he's been playing half the games, but so Eli White replaces Soler, and he's going to be batting 5th. And Schwellenbach coming back out there for his 78th pitch. Let's see how this goes. It's the 502 Big Block Chat. That's right. Go Braves, Jeremy. Good to see you. Chris Morris says, let's go Braves. Good to see you as well. Been an entertaining game from my view since I've had no dog in the fight. Desert Fox says, awesome, man. Phillies are watching, hoping Atlanta wins. Got to feel sorry for JJ right now. Phillies are getting absolutely... I mean, they clinched the division. They don't care. Well, I mean, they haven't clinched the bye yet, though. So maybe they're doing their thing not to get the week off.
The 6-inning scoreless, and the Braves enjoying a 5-0 lead.
That's what they're trying to do.
Jorge Soler, his night is over. Eli White will be the defensive replacement in right field.
You don't want that week off. You see what it did to us. Go Braves, Gray says.
5, 6, 7 in the order. And Schwellenbach still under 80 pitches here, CJ.
93-mile-hour cutter.
Been terrific. 3 times he has gone 7 innings here in his brief career. Anywhere
Mark says,
from
yes,
89
we
to
want
98 pitches to get it done. But he's in a very good position right now to be able to make it happen.
We are in the
We've
top
been so
of the
locked
7th.
in on what's been going on with this offense. Not that we're not appreciating what he's doing, but what he's doing right now is pretty special for a team that is coming in off a series in which they just beat the Philadelphia Phillies 3 out of 4.
JJ should shut off the stream.
0-2 to Jesse Winker. Just missed.
1-2.
Yeah, Mets team again that has been the hottest in baseball since August 29th. They've won 18 of 23.
Yeah, I disagree with that Soler taking him out.
But right now it's all Atlanta in game 1 of the series. Second one that's gotten a pretty good piece of Mike Estabrook back there. And there was all the talk of if Chris Sale had started tonight, he could come back on regular rest and pitch Sunday. Again, we don't know what the weather's going to do if the Braves will have to play Monday, but there's a liner. And Schwellenbach got a piece of it.
Arcia hands it, gets him. Let's go. Off of Schwelly's glove, Arcia's right there and throws him out.
1-6-3 as you'll ever see.
Well, you talk about it often, and being a shortstop in college and what a great athlete he is, and kind of joke around like you felt like maybe he should have caught this baseball. Remember the one that he hit in the air earlier? I believe was it Whit Merrifield or Orlando that caught it actually in the air. It almost happens again. The other side of this is the bare hand by Orlando and the throw on the money, the stretch, all of it. What a tremendous play.
Vientos, that's deep.
To right.
That's
Eli
the
White
right
just
field.
Came into the game
Eli
all the
White.
way to the wall.
And it's gone.
That is how the Mets get on the board. Mark
and Vientos hits his 26th homer of the year.
Homer the other way
and it's
to make it 5-1.
The score I said at the beginning of the game.
Pretty impressive home run for a guy who's been a big part of what's happening here with the New York Mets. He gets a cutter right down the middle. You see it there. 94 miles an hour. Of course, Spencer wants this a little bit more on the corner and maybe down. And it just barely got out of here.
26 homer of the year for Vientos, who is having a breakout sophomore campaign for the Mets.
First pitch, pop out
into the Bermuda Triangle.
Here comes Eli White.
And this one, Eli White can take.
That's 2 down.
Stay tuned for the stretch, fueled by Georgia Natural Gas. After
John
one more
says
out
game ain't over yet, fellas.
Who is that, Mark?
BP12, what's up? Come on, Schwelly, make it through 7. And Alvarez.
So 2 away, and the catcher Alvarez now.
Reaches.
But what I was saying is it could be the possibility then that Sunday big game against the Royals, you have Schwellenbach going, and that's not a bad second option.
Not at all. And who knows, again, we start loosely talking about Monday.
Foul ball.
If there is a game, and if there's only going to be a game if it's a meaningful game.
And it might not be a game tomorrow. There might not be a game Thursday.
The best of both worlds is that you give Chris Sale the extra day to pitch tomorrow, and then maybe, if necessary, let's hope not, on Monday.
Yeah, and that's a key point. If the game doesn't mean anything for anybody across baseball to get to the postseason, Major League Baseball wouldn't play.
So that means if they don't play tomorrow or the next day, the weekend series is as important too.
Schwellenbach trying to get through 7 here. That'll do it.
Hey!
Pretty good splitter. Gets Alvarez. Gives up the homer, but only 1 run through 7 for Schwellenbach, and that sends us to the stretch.
Let's go.
The stretch is fueled by Georgia Natural Gas. Live the greener life with G&G.
All right, we go to the 7th inning stretch. Appreciate everybody being here. We're going to do the chop. We're going to do the freeze. And we're going to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. As coming up, real quick to show you who's coming up. First, it's going to be Albies Ozuna Olsen. Albies Ozuna Olsen. So get up and stretch. Let me see baseballs and all that good stuff. It's the 7th inning stretch. Up, y'all. Chop it up as I do the freeze. All right. Freeze is done. I lose to the freeze. Braves cardio. A triple bacon Whopper. Come on, Albies. Sorry, 1 second.
Serverino with that 4.7 ERA. 6 home runs allowed for him. Mentioned the home runs an issue for guys like Stanek as well.
Nice.
But a really deep repertoire for this guy. Sweeper, 2-seamer, cutter, 4-seamer, changeup. He's got a slider in there as well.
They're mods, Mark. Foul ball 2-1.
I just don't know how much more that we can say about Schwellenbach. I mean, the biggest start of his career, of his life, and just tremendous.
He's awesome. I mean, they got a good one here for sure right now with the Atlanta Braves, and obviously not a lot of experience on the pitching side, not at the minor league level, not in college, and he has been really special.
There goes the bat. Ozzie Albies just threw that thing about 150 feet.
We wrench every day, that's right.
Matt Tuiasosopo will retrieve it.
210 likes. Let's see if we can get him more. 250 maybe? 250 on the likes.
That was a long way to go.
500 in here.
Just kind of taking a look at Ozzie right now, making sure that he is okay. Just a grip issue.
I think it's going to be good. Gosh, don't have to worry about rain.
He's been over there for a little while. Got a little bit nervous thinking about the wrist, but he's fine.
For another 44. Nice. Let's keep it going.
Of course, for Ozzie, the first game here at Truist since that injury, which happened here against the Cardinals back on July 21st. Played in the Miami series, but now back in front of the home fans.
Ozzie.
Reaches for it.
Right to Acuna, 1 down.
So the younger brother of one of his best buddies takes it for out number 1.
All right, Big Bears in the chat. Hit a homer last time.
Ozuna, the solo homer to right field in the 5th inning. He's 1 for 3 tonight. And with that homer, he is 1 away from 40. Let's take a look at our Xfinity Game Changer feature. How about this?
Pretty impressive. 7 straight games now with 2 or more homers here for the Braves. You got to go all the way back to 1999, 25 seasons ago. That's the last time that happened.
Ooh, what
think about all the home runs that they hit
Carolina
last
Panthers
year.
finally
Really,
solved
what this
their
team has
problem.
been here recently,
which is
it's pretty
crazy.
special. And only the second time since 1966 since we've been
not
here
sure what'll happen
in Atlanta as the Braves.
Without looking, I would have guessed they did it last year, just because obvious they set the home run record last year with over 300 of them. But yeah, quite a stretch. The bats have started to come to life. The long ball in play here for Atlanta.
We don't care until the end of the season. Outside 3-1
as the sweeper misses from
All right, Bird, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Bird. Three-one, 1 out.
3-1 pitch.
Oh, whatever.
That
That's
just
ball
does
4.
clip that outside corner.
3-2, full count.
He walked it. Sweeper misses. Good eye by Marcell Ozuna. All right, so Matt Olson coming up as we peek inside the heart of baseball. Brought to you by Northside Hospital. You compare the first baseman, Alonso and Olson, since 2019. Both have been pretty good.
How about the similarities there as well? You look at an RBI and slugging percentage.
They want the vibe.
Identical. A few more home runs there for
I don't doubt it. I'd say it before, I'd say it again. First game jitters for Cade.
A little bit better looking, too.
And, you know, Braves know they've got Matt Olson locked up. The Mets, I
Come
mentioned
on,
it earlier,
they
don't know what's going to happen with Pete Alonso after this season.
Nope, they do not. And it was interesting. The way their season had started, and it was not a good one. It looked like they were not going to be anything close to a contender. I thought there was a chance he would end up in a different team's uniform at the deadline, but they got it together. At least got to finish out this season, but we'll see.
Matt Olson,
Up
pretty
by
deep
left
to left
field.
field, but Nimmo.
That's a can of corn.
And there are 2 outs.
That's 2 down.
Here's a quick message from Racetrack.
Ottavino has come into this game for
knock breakfast out of the park with whatever gets you going at Racetrack. Proud hometown partner
Eli
of the
White
Atlanta
now up
Braves.
to bat. He pinch hit it for Soler. I think this is a bad decision on Stitt's part.
Now Eli White, who took over defensively last inning.
He needs Soler for 9 innings, not 7 or 6.
Out in right for Soler. This is his first at bat of the series.
Ball low, 1-0. 1-0.
I think Marcel takes second base here, CJ.
I'm going to say
no.
I think
this is a bad
number
decision
there that's in
Eli
that
White
column at 0 is going to remain at 0.
I would
smart play.
I would not bet on it either. But man, part of me would love to see it. Eli White hits it hard, but on one bounce, Vientos makes the play.
He gets him.
7 innings in the books. Braves by 4.
Go to the 8th. 5-1 Braves. All right. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. It's been a great night. Almost a 22,300 on the subs. And we're almost to try to get to 250 likes. And we're almost going to honor Hank Aaron again, too. So up to bat for your Mets. They're already taken out. Uncle Joe Jimenez coming in for Schwelly. So Schwelly is done for the day. Schwelly is done for the day. And I'll give you the final line score for Schwelly. Okay. So Schwellenbach, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks, 1 homer. Claps in the chat for Schwelly. Claps in the chat. Great job, young man. Great job. Claps in the chat. Claps in the chat for Schwellenbach. Great job, son, on a big-time game. That's what we needed. 7 innings of 1-run ball and just a bad pitch given up. Could have been a shutout. Claps in the chat for Schwellenbach. Good job. All right, we go to the 8th here. Come on, Uncle Joe. Let's do it, baby.
Proud sponsor of the Atlanta Braves.
Let's do
by
it.
Xfinity. Stream Braves baseball with Xfinity because it's only live once. And by Delta Airlines. Keep climbing. Michael Harris doing it on both sides of the ball in Atlanta with a 5-1 lead. Hey, there's tonight's A-list member of the game, Carla Kozar of Atlanta. Been an A-lister since 2020. Her favorite perk is having exclusive access to member events. And congratulations to Carla. Today's A-list member of the game.
What's up, Swifty?
It was
Ready
an
for a
A-list
5-run
performance for Spencer Schwellenbach, and now our racetrack reliever tonight is number 77, Joe Jimenez.
What a year it has been for Joe. This is the game number 66. How about his 79 strikeouts so far and 65 in the 3rd innings? Only 2 home runs
65 games for him,
for the
Uncle
right-hander.
Joe.
He's been excellent. He's been used quite a bit, but he has answered the bell consistently.
Acuna is 0 for 2.
For 1 here.
Upstairs, a ball and a strike.
What's up, Carl? I think Nicky needs 10-second timeout.
Again, Acuna getting this opportunity because Francisco Lindor battling that lower back tightness. He has been since the middle of September. He's only played a couple of innings since then. Took batting practice today. Said he felt pretty good, but it's a pain tolerance thing. It's a lower back issue that's not going away. He's hopeful to play again. He's just trying to feel it out day by day. 2-2.
Yeah, that back pain obviously for a hitter is significant. it matters. He thought 2 to 5 days when this thing first happened. We're up to 8 now right now that he has missed here for
5-1 Braves will be doing this tomorrow night. Hopefully the rain does
Acuna has filled in nicely.
not allow it. Ground ball, Arcia. Oh, come on.
And Acuna's too quick, and he reaches.
2 bobbles by Arcia over there at short.
Did he hit Ozzie?
I think he hit Ozzie.
On the follow-through?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Now, remember with Ozzie, it was the left wrist that was hurt, so he's reaching at his right hand and finger area there. That's not the part that was injured back in July.
Let's see what happened here for Orlando. He's been so good at these plays, but you see it in and out of the glove, and it looks like there might have been a little bit of contact there.
Maybe he stepped on him?
They do score at a single for Acuna.
Alex says comeback. Prairie Dog 5-1 is the Maple Leafs 1-2 in the seventh.
Outside, and
Hannah
Yates, we were talking about Joe Jimenez, the season he's had. What can you tell us about the right-hander?
Well, Brandon, I had noticed he's been using some resistance bands, and he wraps it around his waist. There's one in particular I've noticed him using more and more the past couple of weeks. It connects to his wrist, and with that resistance, it's for his front arm side, his throwing side, and he said that it's helped keeping his chest closed more in his delivery. He felt his delivery and the mechanics were a little off. He doesn't like making any adjustments in season, but he noticed about a month ago that it felt a little off, and so with that resistance, he's noticed just being more tight inwards with that front arm side in his delivery.
Those bands can correct so much. It's a feel thing, right? It doesn't take much at all to get out of your delivery, and he's talking about opening up, and all it takes is just a little bit, and then all of a sudden location is off. Everything doesn't feel quite right. Maybe you don't get that same bite on your slider. And so those resistant bands can get you any kind of little drills like that right back where you need to be, and kind of the muscle memory of feeling where you want to be.
Ground ball left, foul.
Well, whatever he's done, it's worked for Joe Jimenez this year. Of course, there have been a lot of stalwarts out in that Braves bullpen. Raisel Iglesias at the top of the list. So back into that bullpen as good as any right now in Major League Baseball. Got him. Yeah. 95, riding up and in on Iglesias.
A good-looking pitch here to finish off Iglesias. Even though they might have been trying to get this away, that one works as well up and in.
The chat.
For Joe Jimenez right now, he is at a career high in innings pitched. Not so much games pitched. He's a couple behind, but from an inning standpoint, he's been used quite a bit. 65 and a third coming into this
double
one.
Play right here.
His previous high was 62 and 2/3. That was all the way back in 2018.
That was his all-star season with Detroit.
Purdy
was with the Tigers for 6 years before coming to the Braves last season.
Kay is in the chat.
And both closers, Diaz for the Mets, Iglesias for the Braves, were used a lot over the weekend, but both also had yesterday off.
2-inning appearance for Diaz on Sunday. That game that they won 2-1, a big one for the New York Mets to hold off the Philadelphia Phillies.
We're trying to bring you the next 2 games here
in that series, making all of us very angry and disappointed in them.
2 strikes.
This guy Nimmo had the homer that won the game on Sunday, 2-1. But he's 0 for 3 tonight. Change up downstairs, 2-2 to Nimmo.
Come on now.
The 2-2 from number 7-7.
The pitch.
Hit hard. Olsen knocks it down.
Olsen knocks it down. He's going to get over the first.
And he dives to complete the play.
We dove for first.
Acuna to second base, 2 outs.
It's only going to go down as a 3 unassisted, but it was so much more than that for Matt Olson. I think Joe Jimenez thought it was caught. You see him standing on the mound, and
Matteo got it and dove for first to get him out of
He turns around and realizes he's going to have to go back to the bag himself because Jimenez was not going to get there. That is a great recovery. And he beats Nimmo pretty easily.
And you saw Matt shaking his head. Of course, he's upset. He was thinking double play, inning over, but he got the 1. And there are 2 outs.
So 2 outs. Acuna at second. And it's
Travis
Marte.
d'Arnaud went out for a quick word with Jimenez before Marte bats. Swing and a miss. It's only the 3rd plate appearance tonight.
It's going to be a little behind
with
now.
Runners in scoring position.
2 strikes. Thank you, CJ. Get him right here.
Jimenez, 0-2 pitch. He's struck him out.
Let's go. Cody's in the chat. Let's go. All right, we go to the ninth. We go to the bottom of the 8th. And it's Laureano, D-Train, and Little G, Uncle Joe, coming in clutch tonight, y'all. 5-1 is the score. Laureano, D-Train, Little G. Laureano 1 for 3 with a strikeout, RBI, and a stolen base. D-Train 0 for 3 tonight. Unlikely for D-Train. He's been always good against the Mets. And a strikeout. And Little G 1 for 3 with a double. So we'll see how this goes in the bottom of the 8th. The Mets have 3 more outs left. And we'll move till tomorrow night's game. The strikeout of Marte, blue light special on Capital K's. That's right. Hope you guys have had a good time tonight. We'll bringing you back the same thing tomorrow night. If the good Lord willing and the creeks don't rise with the Mother Nature, with the rain. We'll see how it goes. And then hurricane that we haven't formed yet, that we already had it planned to destroy Florida, is supposed to be hitting Thursday and into Georgia on Thursday night. So we will see what happens with the Atlanta Braves. Anyone ready for a 5-run 8th? Let's blow it open. That's right. Blow it open. Danny Young replaces Adam Ovino. Danny Young, the new pitcher for the Mets.
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. By the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day.
1 inning pitch,
and
1
by
walk.
Synovus, the bank that helps you get there.
Go Laureano.
Braves up 5-1 here in game 1 of this series. Our good friends at Truist bringing you tonight's telecast, and it has been an enjoyable one so far. Bottom of the 8th. And the Braves will look to add to that 4-run lead, and they'll do it against a former Brave.
And Universal cheaper
in the organization last couple of seasons, the lefty Danny Young.
This will be his 40th game in the season for the Mets. You see the ERA there. He's been a really good ground ball pitcher, 53% so far this season, and he's been good against lefties and righties, at least with the batting average. It's very respectable.
Strike 1.
He only threw 11 innings at the major league level last 2 years with the Braves, most of the time spent in the minors. Signed a minor league deal with the Mets in January, and he's hung around on the big league roster the last few months.
Nope, 1-1 on a sweeper. Really? They're still open on Thursday?
And Raisel Iglesias is getting ready for Atlanta right now.
One can dream of a discount. Lost the Coaster is in a hurricane. Anyone? Yeah, let's do it. Nothing like doing 80 mile an hour with pelting rain. Also, thank you guys for getting us to 22,300.
hits this well, but
Oriano,
it's line foul.
foul.
So we have seen it now with some consistency here from Ryan Snicker, and that is 4-run leads. Doesn't matter, non-safe situation. Marcelo Iglesias is getting the ball in the ninth inning and sometimes earlier. The other thing that we have seen is that maybe there's a second pitcher sometimes that'll get up in case it gets to a 5-run lead. I don't think we're going to see that here. I think it's going to take 6 or 7 runs
Mets
maybe
will learn this week,
to have Iglesias sit back down, because this game obviously is so important with this huge series in the first one.
Saw Daysbel Hernandez lurking there in the background, standing. Maybe if the Braves get a couple on, he'll start to throw in case that becomes a possibility. Alonso.
Oh, what a snag by the bowler bear, right. Alonso at first.
Here's a quick message from Delta.
50 subs? I'll take that.
From Braves country to the world.
50 subs tonight, y'all. That's
Delta,
awesome.
official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
200 likes, too. You can get the 250 on the likes. 250 on the likes. See if we can get us there. 512 of us here. I'm sure someone had the like button. And it's D-Train.
Looking ahead to the top of the ninth for the Mets, it will start with Alonso. So it'll be 4, 5, 6, the middle part of Carlos Mendoza's order. And sure, you'd love to have a 20-1 lead right now, but this one has gone about as well as you could have expected.
It's been a really strong game so far here this evening for the Braves. The offense setting the tone. Really, Spencer Schwellenbach doing it from the beginning. That first inning with 7 pitches, locked in right away, filling up the strike zone. That continued throughout the night for him. And then the offense taking over, starting in that third inning and continuing to add on.
Hit the like button tonight. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, 3 in the third for the offense. Harris, the solo homer in the 4th. Ozuna right there next to him. Long ball in the 5th.
I did. I guess 5-1.
Friendly call, 2-2.
It's 2 of those backdoor sweepers. I don't think Travis liked either one of those calls.
Now here's the question.
That one probably
got him
strike.
caught looking on frozen pizza.
And that'll do it for Darnell, 2 away.
D-Train, bad night. All right, little G. G's in the chat. G's in the chat. Saturday? Oh.
The news that we gave you earlier, unfortunately, that man, Austin Riley, done for the season and the postseason. We didn't have the official word, but they did confirm that earlier today. So that means that third base is going to be locked down by this man, Gio Urshela. And as we've discussed, potentially, if needed, you could play Whit Merrifield over there as well. But it's been all Urshela since he came here.
Yeah, and a tough break because Whit Merrifield was playing so good at second base with Ozzie down. We had kind of wondered how would Snit handle it over at third base. They decided to go with Gio, who had locked it down and playing so well.
Display of play
you do have multiple options if you need them, which obviously at this point in the season,
Gator,
it's nice to have those backups. There's nowhere else to go to get good players that can help you out in September.
Yeah, Whit Merrifield certainly did his part while Ozzie was out. Some big moments for him. Vientos takes it. Sidearm throw, and the Braves go in order. We are on to the ninth. It's Raisel Iglesias time at Truist Park.
All right. Eyeglasses in the chat. Eyeglasses in the chat. Eyeglass time. As it's time for a win. We'll see what happens. Alonso, Winkler, and Vientos hit the home run. Alonso, Winkler, and Vientos who hit the home run. Premature, that's right. Premature G. There's a baseball game on TNT. 3 more outs. All right. Why is there nobody sitting in the chop house? Oh, there's people sitting in the chop house. This dude is not going to help us in the playoffs. No to Gio. I don't know why they haven't tried. I'm not sure why they haven't tried. What's his name? Witt. Merrifield can't play third. Is that the problem? Or he doesn't have a good enough arm to throw it across? What's the deal with Merrifield at third? They were just talking on MLB Big Innings, saying that MLB is monitoring the weather and hurricane and haven't made a decision on postponement of any games, but they surely will. Yeah, so that's another decision. Like, okay, so let's say Thursday and Friday or tomorrow's game and the next game get rained out. You got Chris Sale and Max Fried. Do you play Chris Sale on Friday night and Saturday against the Royals and hope that the Brewers beat the Mets? Or do you wait for Friday and Saturday? But if you lose, it doesn't matter if the Mets win. So you have to win, right? So you're going to play them no matter what. But then we might have a 2-game playoff. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens.
Let's take a look at our racetrack wild card standings right now. Get the Diamondbacks going later tonight.
Right now we're a half.
Chance,
we're
obviously,
one
to
and a half games.
gain a full game on the Mets. If they could get 3 more outs, and the man tasked with doing that, one of the best closers in baseball, Raisel Iglesias.
He has been tremendous. 65 2/3 innings, 1.78 ERA for Raisel.
That's a fly ball right field.
Well to right, Eli
to the wall. Eli White. What a catch.
Pete Alonso is retired.
One down. One down.
Once again, efficient and quick
Scott
in getting that first out. As we take a look at the overall numbers, lefties and righties, it has been a non-issue for Raisel, and he's taken on innings this year. 6 times we've seen him throw 2 innings, which is pretty incredible. And he's wanted the baseball, and he's taken the baseball.
Of course, there's a hurricane. Thank you, Dad.
That one accidentally
ball,
found the bat
swing.
of Winker.
Ozzy flips it to Matty Oates down. And quickly, the Mets are down to 1 out. To head, and he nails. That explains the Eli move. You're right.
So we talked about it last time, right? The shortest inning, a full inning for Iglesias. 6 pitches. Let's go.
And Vientos hit the home run last.
Pitch thrown.
Strike one.
At the knees to Vientos.
And prepare for a Frank the Tank rant on TikTok. Who's going to TikTok to watch the Frank the Tank rant?
The 3-pitch inning
on Serverino.
1-1 from Raisel.
The pitch popped up.
This should do
Matty O. Nope. Eli White. And there it is. Braves win.
A series with huge implications. And Atlanta gets game 1 from their longtime rival, the New York Mets. 5-1 the final.
5 pitches to get it done for Raisel Iglesias. Absolutely amazing. Everything he has done this season. 8th time.
All right. That is it. 1 game back now. And this is going to be an interesting next 2 days with the weather. So keep track of the weather for sure. And thank you guys so much for a great stream tonight. Amazing stream tonight. Great crowd. And this is why we chop. That's right. That's right. And Eli White, I will eat my crow there, saying that was a bad decision. Eli White with a huge catch in right field in the 9th, and then the big play to end the game with Eli White. Great game. So let's look at the wrap really quick. Schwellenbach, great inning, game pitch, 3 hits, 8-7 is his record, 3.47 ERA. Serverino now goes 11-7 on a 3.91 ERA. Let's take a look at the wrap really quick. Player of the game, Money Mike. Hands down, right? Schwellenbach too. I don't know. That's going to be a hard one. But Money Mike, 3 for 4, a homer, a double, a K, a hit by a stole hit catch by Money Mike on Acuna. What a game on Money Mike. Good job. Schwellenbach, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned, 4 strikeouts. Can't ask for anything better. And they got Sale and Fried tomorrow night and the next night. Vientos, the only thing that was probable for them tonight was that homer, RBI, and a run scored. Braves leave 6 on base, 5 for the Mets. Both had an error. Let's take a look at the scoring really quick. Michael Harris doubles his 14th double, brings in Orlando Arcia, makes it 1-0 in the third. And then Ozzie Albies singles on a ground ball to right field. Sterling Marte. Michael Harris scores. Ozzie Albies the second, makes it 2-0. And then Ramon Laureano singles on a ground ball to right field. Sterling Marte. Ozzie Albies scores. Matt Olson the third. So what an inning we had there in the third. And then in the fourth, Michael Harris hits a home run, his 16th homer of the year. A fly ball to left field, makes it 4-0. Ozuna hits his 39th homer of the year, makes it 5-0. And Vientos homers his 26th. And if you remember correctly at the beginning of the game, I predicted Braves 5, Mets 1. Unbelievable that I predicted the score. I can't believe I did that. So I hope you guys had a good time tonight. Great show, CeeLo. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, y'all. Make sure you're watching the weather. We'll be giving you updates in the Stuffgate. CeeLo in the booth, he says. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. We had a good time tonight. Had fun. Lots of fun. Bring this energy tomorrow night. Hope you guys see everybody tomorrow night. Same thing, same back channel here on the go with CeeLo. Let's pray for no rain. Someone build a dome over the Truist Park by tomorrow. CeeLo didn't root hard enough for the Mets. Gosh dang it. That's right. You'll be watching the weather. I will be too. I bet you will. You guys stay safe down there in Florida. Triton, Chad, and Gator, and anybody else that's in the path of this so-called hurricane that's coming. But one more. Are we almost at 250 on the likes? We're almost at 250. We're 9 to go. So if you guys are watching on replay, make sure you hit the like button for us and do that though. So anything else? I think the wrap is done. That's good enough on the wrap. Let's go back to the studio. All right. So that is that. 5-1 is the score. Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much, everybody. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, for doing everything she does while I sit here with you guys. I want to thank my kids for their support all the time. There's one of them. I want to thank my mom. My mom's always watching. Mom, you're always watching, and she's always there no matter what. She's always watching. I want to thank her, and I want to thank my mods for moderating, especially today when we have some funny guys that think they have fun in here. Matty F., you were awesome. Richard as well, hitting that big time. So thank you guys for that. I want to thank my members for giving their hard-earned money back to the channel, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks so much for everything, y'all. Braves win, and let's bring on tomorrow night. Let's get it back in the wild card. And then the next night, let's sweep them and let's send them back to New York to play the Brewers. See you guys tomorrow night, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Keep it updated in our chats. Peace out. Love ya. See ya. And remember, we're always chopping on and we're always supporting the Braves. See y'all later. Peace.